Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be stronger. Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come to you.
Hello. Uton Morgan Giga good developer.
Ah, finally. How are you guys doing? Good morning, you guys. Twitch doesn't even show viewer count? What am I reading here? I'm going to see if my editors might want to make a second account for it even. Huh? You're posting drama in general. I don't like that, brother. Ooh! My lady! My man! Blum, blum. Thank you for the emote, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's add that in. W emote, bro. Thank you. Good morning, Cakes. Good morning, you guys. Oh my god. Finally, I can stream. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, coffee. Whew, that almost gave me a headache. Almost though. Oh, finally, man. Finally! I opened 2 tabs and got the double moan. Oh, man. Assets. Streaming and Twitch. Cakes Milady save. Save image. Now I have to go into the folder again because I don't know how to program this properly. Cakes Milady ×2. GIF. Save message. Save image. Now I have to go into the folder again because I don't know how to save this. Streaming Twitch. Cakes Milady ×1. And now I just strained my back. Good job, Cakes. Why is he agitated, chat?
Because I've been doing the fucking stupid work for literally 7 hours at this point, bro.
Did you see Randy's new game, Cakes? Can I play it on the internet? Hello, Mr. Arman on YouTube. Good morning. I want to address something on Discord in a second too. However, let's add the emote first. Man, I'm so fucking tired of this. Viewer rewards. Hello, Paleros on YouTube as well. Good morning, you guys. Today we are going to work on units taking damage and making the player enjoy that. Or let's not say enjoy, but have enough counter playability against that. Yes, it is online. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. The German, I hope all is well. Thank you, Dan Gareppa. Thanks for asking. Ah, man. Okay. Good. Just got another email.
Cakes got 0 res, and that demo's never dropping.
Hima, good morning, bro. Oh, this guy wants to get banned. He wants to trigger me with this first message. Yapping? Sure, bro. I got you. Did you reduce size, Cakes? Size of what? Oh, of the cup? I tried. But it did look good. Your game looks fun. Do you know what contains a lot of fun? A refund button. So I suggest adding it to your game. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Kevathiel on YouTube. I'll try to think about it. Okay? I'll think about it in the 5 minutes that you're gone. So maybe when you come back in 5 minutes and behave better, so I don't have to time you out anymore, we can figure out a solution for that problem, right? Now let's go here. Emotes. Thank you so much, Mr. AQ. I appreciate the support tremendously, if that is even a word. Thank you so much. I really mean it. Thumbnails. Okay, so you're saving that. That's fine. Where is it? Oh, there we go. So I go for the ×4 first. Then I don't do auto resize. I see. So when I unclick auto resize, it doesn't take... Of course. So we take that. Take that and that right here. Thank you so much, my brother. What a Giga Chat supporter, man. Thank you so much, mister. So, what's the name you want to have? Milady? Cake7L? Cake7 Milady? Just checked out your X2 audio implementation video. It's a little bit complicated, but I have also begun with Handmade Hero at episode 8. Oh yeah, it is complicated. Milady, underscore Milady. Like that. Underscore? Yeah, okay. There you go. Thank you, man. This is by Supercool, this 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 is by Supercool. This is by, I think, AQ, right? This by AQ. Thank you, man. That's by me, by the way. And that one too. And that one too. And I think that one too. Actually, someone made this for me. And this one too. Actually, no, I made this one. Someone made this. I actually made none of the. Oh yeah, this by Supercool too, I think. He just wrote it to avoid posting the email. I see, I get it. Smart. Okay, so here's another thing. People complaining about me deleting messages. Number one, this guy joined just to write a feedback message, which I assume this is Inukai. I can't say 100% sure that he is. And the message his feedback was basically, I feed my own ego. I like to hear myself talking. I like to live in an echo chamber, and I blabber a lot. So I don't think that's constructive criticism.
No skill, no original ideas, blue, no steal, a bastard, no clue, no.
I don't think this is constructive criticism, and I still left it in. It's fine. You can say what you want. Well, not what you want, right? You can say a lot of things, but it started to spark a discussion between you guys. So I was like, okay, there's no point in keeping this here. So I deleted the entire discussion. Not only his original message, but also the other comments about that message. Because it started to spark a discussion amongst you guys, and I do not like that. And if any message sparks a discussion that might spiral into hate, I'm just gonna delete it. So this one's gone too. I get the feedback. I do understand that you guys don't like it when I talk a lot sometimes. I enjoy it. I'm gonna keep doing it. If you don't like it, then just watch something else. Like, that's my honest opinion. If you really don't like that I watch videos sometimes, I do reacts, or if someone asks a question and I give my genuine feedback, do you think that's blabbering too much? That's fine. I don't want to change your opinion. I don't even want to have an argument about it. I don't even have the time for this. My message to you is just relax and do something else, bro. It's fine. You can come back when you feel better, right? When you want to watch some more game development stuff, right? That's all I want to say, ultimately. Mana Gem? Hä? Cursor everyone, let's go. Censor everyone, let's go. That's not censoring. I take feedback a lot. And so this is also, this should be in drama, Rico. I only leave it here because it's Elon Musk, and I know that this is about Elon Musk pretending to be a God Gamer situation, and it looks like he actually wrote Mr. Asmongold. I don't even know what this is about, why he wrote him on Twitter, but I'm still gonna delete the message because you know where to put it. I know that you put it here to grab my attention. I need to focus on my game at the moment, okay? That's all. And by the way, Archangel, thank you very much for following. Hi. Well, Cake sneaky on. No, I'm not sneaky online. I have the bot open. So it should have sent a notification to Discord. Hello, XYZ Studio on YouTube. My man, good morning. You do you, Cakes. Fuck the haters. No, like, I don't see it as haters. I see it as feedback too. And I can totally relate to the feedback as well. When you start to join someone who is, let's say, 99% coding all the time, and then they change and do something differently, and you don't like that, I totally get it. What I don't get is complaining about it. Because ultimately, you're making the choice to watch me. And I'm a human being. I change, bro. Only 99% coding. Copium, that was in the past. I don't do that anymore. That's true. Good morning, Case. Good morning, Cupertino. And I don't even want to do this. I want to do some coding. I want to do some reactions. I want to do some playing games. Because that's more fun to me, man. I am a Reactor Cakes fan. Yeah, I think the reactions are really fun. I like the discussion about it, you know. Cakes and pirate software did nothing. Okay, collector of stuff. I'm gonna time you out for 5 minutes. And I want you to stop talking about pirate software. To spark a discussion about in that direction, because I don't want to talk about it on stream, okay? I don't care. Okay, sir? You know that. You still do it. Stop it. Mr. Almeida immediately removed the timeout from this guy. I literally timed him out, and there was not even time for a millisecond so someone could send a message, and he was waiting for this. He was like, I'm gonna click the button the moment this guy gets banned. Are you kidding me, bro? You think that's gonna save him? No, and you don't unban him again. Timeout. Ooh, no coffee lava. Collector of stuff. How many seconds is that? 300. That's 5 minutes. Right? These mods are underpaid? That's you too, bro. You think I'm stupid? This guy. Hey! GCap, stop doing that. Aren't you hypocrites saying the haters can watch someone else instead of complaining? While you always complain about DEI and Blizzard games? Is suck a Thor thing to do? Okay, so this guy just wants to see. That's what I mean about these things. I know this is kind of bantering as well. But stop, guys. What is your problem? And this is not even true, you know? And so What you're doing here is, I know that you're trying to banter and have fun, but I can also read into this, since the majority of your messages are negative, I can also read feelings into this. So, bro, just relax a little bit, okay? This is just a stream. It's like doing something. And right now, I need to focus. I'm not using Rail, brother. I'm using, what is it called? I'm using OpenGL. I just want to make my game now, man. And I don't want to talk about this stuff, okay? If you have valid criticism that's actually valid, you can write that to me on Discord. Not toxic stuff, okay? Just valid criticism. That's fine, bro. I don't mind. Listen, people can tell me what they want, but in a professional manner, right? So see you in 5 minutes, brother. See you in 5 minutes, bro. How big is this drama, man? I can't find a channel without it. Yeah, see, that's why I ban people. I don't care about this. They can do what they want. Don't really care. We are making a demo version here.
Easily a mixed review / mostly positive.
It's understandable that Cakez doesn't get on pirate list. I even heard rumors about his mom working at Twitch. His mom? My mom working at Twitch? What are you talking about? Hi, just watched your VOD on J and would like to try it myself. So guys, what happened to my J video? All of a sudden it gets like 1,200 views.
Am I so out
over
of
2
touch?
days? It's like crazy.
No.
For some reason.
Mr. Elmido is gifting 1 sub to the community.
Pirate Software is only friends. Guys, stop. Any person that talks about Pirate Software now, I'm gonna ban because I don't want to talk about it, okay? I can ignore the messages too. Hello, Solar. Good morning, bro. Prime? What do you mean Prime, Solar? What happened? Primogen? Oh, Primogen doing J, and then the people that wanna watch J, they find my video. Oh, I need to talk to Prime. Needs to make more J content.
Hey, Mr. Prime, can you make more J content? My video that usually gets 200 views over 2 days now gets 1,200 views. You know how many views that is, bro? Can you do some more J content? Like maybe let's say you do J content for a month. If you want to make a game, you know, maybe I can help you a little bit, you know. I don't have much time, but it's like, do you know how many views that is? Let's say that's times 10, right? That is...
Oh, cool.
10,000 views, bro. I would almost have 100.
Stop putting the thing on them! You're so lucky, man. Anyways, let's continue. Stop looking too handsome. My girl watches the stream too, bro. I'm not even handsome, bro. I'm fucking ugly. What are you talking about? Did you work on the damage system off stream, Cakez? Yes, I did change the damage system in a way. So you can see here when let's talk about this, right? You can see here then when I click on a unit, there is a glass that shows us a number, HP, and oranges that obviously are the mini version of this orange right here. And okay, collector stuff. You're gone for 10 minutes, bro. Stop. And so I implemented it in a way where it blinks when you're not hovering over the icon. And when you go into the icon, it is fully opaque and is hot. You can see it at the on the left here. So, and when you hold down the mouse button, look at this.
Good day.
It starts to consume.
Why does the attacker
Oh my god, I'm going to disable these welcome messages. Because I always get interrupted by this. It's annoying. So, you see this, right? When I hover over this and I hold the mouse button down, then it slowly heals them. Now, what we need to work on now is, and when it's no longer, when I no longer have any money to heal, then it's red, and you can't click it anymore. It's impossible to click. Now, there's one problem though with this system. Okay, when I click on this guy and then I hover over the icon, I cannot click behind the icon easily. So what I could have is a situation where I have a unit right behind this unit or on top of this unit. I want to select that unit, I can't. What I need to do then here is click on this unit, click away, and click on that unit. That makes it a bit tedious. So I want to improve this system a little bit better. So, and I thought about a bunch of different things, but what do you guys think about, or how could we improve this system? Cakez changed from gamedev streamer. So Rico, I want to call you out on this because you have been the most vocal about this and actually one of the only people talking about this. You see that I'm talking about my game right now, right? Call me out. What do you mean by I'm only yapping? I'm literally talking about my game, trying to make it better right now. So tell me, what is yapping about this? Explain that to me, sir. I won't argue with you. Finish your game. Okay, this guy gets banned for actually an hour. How long do we ban him? How long? So this guy doesn't even have an argument. You know, he's trying to call me out. He doesn't even have an argument. And then when I ask him for a genuine question, he's like, oh, just work on your game, bro. What are you doing? Are you yapping or are you deving? Okay, this guy actually gets banned. Okay, so if we want to work on peace, we need to time him out for at least an hour. Okay, now, so let's get back to this. Cakez is fair. I'm borderline nice guy and I never got banned or timed out. I have an argument. The Earth is indeed oval. That's my argument. 10 years ban. I think this ban time. Casey has an intro to C video series. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Before that, they should make their own console. And yes, own engine. Before that, on an idea of making a game. Don't like the idea of marking that. I like the idea of making a game. I don't like the idea of marketing. You don't really have to do much marketing. You don't really have to. Steam markets your game for you as well. And if you, the only marketing that is mostly worth it, in my opinion, is writing emails to YouTubers or streamers. You ask them to play your game, you give them the key to your game, and then if they play the game, awesome. If they sell the game on a key site, that's a loss, but it's a fine loss, it's okay. You don't have to do much marketing, bro. If you want to make a game and that's the only thing stopping you, I think that's weak resolve. Because that shouldn't stop you from making your game, if you really want to make a game, bro. You could use the entity instead of the button, so you hold the left mouse on the entity. I thought about that too. Right now, how I have it implemented is when I click on an entity, it selects it. And when I click on it again, it deselects it. But maybe that's bad. The only reason why I have this system, by the way, is you know why. I don't even have to say it. But yeah. Bro gloating about stuff he made off stream? No, stop guys. Okay, the Cakez advice with grain of salt. He released 0 games. You're wrong, I released a demo version on Steam. Have you released one on Steam? After 4 years of working on your game? You wanna call me out? Come on, let's go. Have you released a game, Mr. TCAP, on Steam that we can play right now? Do you have a link? Where's that? I thought the last time you were reworking your game. Coffee Lava can talk. He released a game, yeah? There's a mic for you, brother. You want to hold the mic? Huh? Any micers here, chat? Look how silent he is. Discord channel? He's linking me a Discord game? You're linking me a Discord game? I'm asking for a Steam game, bro. I'm not asking for Discord. I'm asking for a Steam game. Any Steam pages? Itch doesn't count. No, Itch doesn't count. I've had a game on Itch before I even started streaming, brother. That doesn't count. I can literally make it. I can put my Odin 3D game on Itch. Demos don't count either, clown. A demo on Steam is a released product that thousands of people can look at every day. You have to pay $100 to put your game out on Steam. That's one of the biggest steps that any game developer makes, because the $100 is blocking them, and they only do it when they're actually serious about their project. Giga goal posting, changing up. No, that's not. That's not gate. No, that's not gatekeeping. No, you guys want to gatekeep game development from me. I'm just reversing the roles. You hear that? $100 is nothing though. Oh, $100 is nothing. Why don't you give me your $100 then? For me, it's not. Come on. Give me your $100. If you don't need them, I take them. Sure. Give me. This guy says $100 is nothing. Where do you live, bro? Your oil prints or something? I take it, bro. What is this guy talking about?
Am I so out of touch? No.
SpaceFit is gifting
Not
20
you,
subs to the community.
SpaceFit! Oh my god! Not you. I appreciate the support. My lady, bro, my lady. Stop. Stop. Not you, SpaceFit. That's not you, farmer! What are you talking about? This guy's not even a sub. SpaceFit must be real game too. No, I appreciate the support. No, it's insane. 20, literally 20 community subs. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I just about no, I didn't tell that to you. I told that to Mr. Farmer. Show the message. You baited your poor believers again. Which message are you talking about? Bro, why can you talk shit about TCAP when I can't even mention pirate software without getting banned? If you don't... So, Mr. Collector of Stuff, if you do not understand the difference between the two, then you are actually... Your IQ level is not that high. Or you're trolling. One of the two. You've gotten too toxic recently. Bye. That's fine, Mr. Inukai. Goodbye. Is he cooked? Devs who make good games can... Oh my god, I saw a really good video title that I want to watch. Okay, but let's work on this first. So, we can click on the entity, right? Again, I appreciate the support. Nonetheless, let's go and work on this here, guys. I'm so excited to finally be working on this. Let's not waste this opportunity, you guys, okay? I still want to release the game in 14 days. That's no cap. I actually want to do this. So, let's get working on this, okay? What do you guys think about, first and foremost, the position of the cup, the size of the cup, and how I work on it? So I was thinking about, okay, if right-click activates it, we could also use the right-click, right mouse button. We could also have a hotkey for this. It's a cup. You didn't see it as a cup? Oh, I'll show you. Here. Is it? Where? It must be somewhere here. No, wait. Where was it? Here. No, not here. Eh? Give me a second. Yeah, I know that sucks, guys. I know I should have used auto-tiling or something here. Automatically merging these things. I do understand. Thank you very much for following, my man. I appreciate the support, bro. Welcome. Hope you have a fun time here, bro. I appreciate you following, brother. Welcome, sir. Yeah, in the future, when I have released my game, we're gonna work on a 3D game, bro. I can't wait. I don't even know what language we're gonna use, though. Guys, what do you think would be the best choice? C, game development? For the 3D game? Where is my sprite? Guys, if you find a cup in all of these sprites, scream cup, okay? In chat. It's gotta be here somewhere. I'm not stupid, am I? No. These are the emotes for my banners on Twitch. Huh? Where did I put it? I saw the cup, the heart cup in chat. Cup. Where? Oh, you guys are trolling, of course. Huh? Sorry, guys, I totally lost my cup. Ah! So I tried making a smaller one. That's the result. After literally spending 20 minutes on this. I don't know, man. What's your opinion, guys? Small one or big cup? Small cup or big cup? What do you guys think? That's a honey jar? No, I mean, I could choose the colors a bit better. Both are good. I like the small one. Add the small red cross to link to health/healing. A small red cross can only see what fits when you put it in context. I guess you're right. Okay, let's do that then. You're right. The thing is, the HP thing is too big then. We need to make that a bit smaller. Actually, yeah, whatever. Like that. You know, guys, when I release my demo version, I'll finally be very happy. I will be. It's been such a long time on this version of the game. It's crazy. The P sucks, so I guess I'll have to do it like that. It's been such a long journey. Ever since we started the OpenGL rework, it's been a long journey, you guys. Isn't it crazy how long it took? And we didn't give up. You know, that's the big part. We did not give up. There were many hardships along the way. And now that I'm finally working on the best mechanic in my game, hopefully the selling point of my game in the future, I'm very happy, you know. I don't like that there is shading here, but there's no shading here. Most anticipated demo in 2025, Cakez, never give up. And also, Why did you pin this message, Decap? Just noticed. Stop it. Please. I ask you to stop nicely now, okay? Stop. Well, okay, fine. Let's make HP small. Put it here. Now, does this look like a cup? That's the big question. Well... Let's test. What do you guys think? It looks okay. And then for this one, I did change that. How did I have it? I had all of this, and then this was brighter, right? So we had that. This, and then this one was that color here. After the demo, you need to actually finish the game. It's like 25% of the way there. No, that's not true, bro. Finishing the game is, yeah, you can say content-wise, might be. You might actually be right there, sir. However, the demo is the biggest part. The demo is mostly like 90% of the systems, bro. You know? So many systems that I had to build and flesh out. And so for me, the demo is a huge, huge part. You know, it is a huge part. What do you guys think? I think this looks nice. And then, excuse me, gonna make that a bit brighter here. Show that there's... And then over here, for this one, I used different colors too. I did that. So, guys, what do you think? I think that looks good now. Huh? Out of 10? 8? 7? Something like this? What do you guys think? And then we put the HP. Or it does look kind of weird with this. Maybe we do this. Maybe that looks a little bit better since it's cleaner. Yeah. What I could... Yeah, I mean... Nah, it's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. So this, what do you guys think? An HP cup. Of 16 by 16. Think a potion vial would be more in the theme. I think a potion slash vial. So the thing is though, I have oranges. I'm collecting oranges here. And that would be orange juice. The color would be the exact same thing. So that's why you can relate these two things. It's called color coding. Or color something. Then isn't it a demo? Isn't it a demo? It's a full game. The systems will mostly be there. Okay, anyways. Instead of waiting for chat to give their opinion and then just complaining about why is it a cup, why is it not a potion, and not engaging with the actual question, I'm just gonna implement it. And we'll see. So, orange 12, cup, or was it bottle? No? What did I call this? Juice? Juice drink. Juice drink small. There we go. Put the cup over the unit's body so you can click behind it easier. Or right click. Yeah, we'll see which one works better. See, what I'm building right now is a healing system for the units, right guys? And that is one of the systems in the game. And I have built these systems for the game over the past 2 years, which is why I'm so happy that we're finally getting to a close. Because, yeah, it's been such a long time, I'm telling you guys. It's crazy long. Oops. And I'm happy that we're getting towards the finish line. I'm very happy. And Bowman, thank you very much for following, brother. Welcome, sir. Appreciate it. Oh, somewhere I also missed that as well. And Aladdin? No, Aldane. Sorry, I missed that too. Sorry, you guys. Welcome. And Pai Pai, hello there, sir. He'll be happy in 2027. No, guys, I think... Let's talk to actually here. So I guess I only talk to null exception then. Maybe you can change the size of the cup depending on the amount required, Cakes. That would be too much work. Genuinely, I feel like that would be too much work for the outcome. So that's the cup. It's smaller now. And so that means I can move it a little bit further down. So guys, what do you think? I wish I could squeeze some changes in the game with a big hand. Looks good. Okay, let's compare these two, right? This is the other one. Cakes, have the juice inside the cup animate as it gets filled and have a fluid animation. Yeah, we won't do that. That's not needed for the demo. Small one. The big one looked too big. The small one looks more like a shield though. Small one looks like a shield. Does it? How does it look like a shield? Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Because I'm not showing it properly, yeah. Maybe if I do this, I'll try something. We could do that. The big one looks good. Nayan codes, yeah. I see the shield ruined. Yeah. It kinda is. Give me a sec. Now, by how much did I increase this? By 4? Yeah. So that would be 20 then. You'll be happy in 2027. Put the cup over the unit's body. That's what you guys are saying on YouTube. Yeah, then I have to put the number here somewhere else. But whether I use a big cup or a small cup doesn't change the fact that I will probably use about 24 pixels to display this icon. So whether I display this on top of the heroes, to the left of the hero, below the hero, on top of the hero, which I think is bad. I don't think that's a good... I don't think that makes much of a difference. So I think the best solution is, you guys, let me do plus 12 here. Then it's further below the text here. Talking about that. Oh. Hey. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Wait, give me a second. It's 20 and then minus 4. That's 48, I guess. Do you need to say HP? Looks good without. So you guys, do you think I can get rid of HP? You think I don't need HP? Or is it not a potion? I explained that already. It's because of the color coating between the two. It shows the orange, which is also the same as this, so that the player makes the connection that it's actually juice, which works better for oranges because they have juice, which heals them. It makes more sense than a normal potion. While a potion would make sense in a setting where I'm dealing with humans, that would be easy. Since I'm dealing with cakes, sorry, not with cakes, with tangerines, that doesn't work. And it's my own dumb decision that I chose tangerines. Now we have tangerines, and now we have to do that. The potion can be an orange. If it's an orange, then it's confusing, because the orange is already a currency. If it's juice, then it's more... Love the orange juice idea. You're right, any codes? I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I think orange juice is the best thing. Not an orange? Orange as in the color. Wait, you just put an orange quad here? That would be more confusing, what? Would it make more sense to have to the other way around? You make juice out of oranges, so you find oranges and get more juice from them? It's a currency, man. A golden orange is more worth than a green orange, bro. Like, I know it doesn't make 100% sense, but it kind of makes sense, right? Juice is something that fuels the oranges. I see what you mean, but I'm pretty sure you can also see what I mean. You can have orange juice sponsor for your game? Oh my god, the money! True!
Hey, orange juice producers, you can sponsor this stream if you want to. I'm always open for this, you know? Give me the best orange juice you have.
True. A potion with orange juice in it, but that's it. Orange juice is usually served in a... I feel like I'm arguing nonsense right now, because the... Listen, if I'm Googling orange juice right now, it's gonna show me a glass with orange juice in it. Right? So you guys are telling me that the most common thing of orange juice is supposed to be a potion, when the literal thing that comes up when you Google orange juice is a glass of orange juice? Guys, I think it doesn't get any more obvious than this what it is, bro. I can totally agree with the HP though. Let's remove the HP. And let's not hold ourselves up too long for this, right? Because at the end of the day, this is just a visual indication. We need to playtest this. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, we need to make it better. Okay? So 52. And then we do 60. Okay, I'm gonna use the small one for now. So then that would be, yeah, small drink. And then minus... Is it minus 12? Actually? Yeah. Maybe minus 10. And then we can also say that the original button position, the cup, is not minus 32, but let's say minus 28. Let's test. We could even probably go minus 26. Bro. You would have 24,000 FPS with Vulkan?
Bro, the work just doesn't stop, man. The work just
in
doesn't
order
stop.
to write that, you would most likely spend half your life.
The icon is self-explanatory. Don't need HP on the icon. Sadly, you don't make a good icon there before. Therefore, you need HP. You think this is not a good icon? I think it is. I think you're actually trolling when you say this is not a good icon.
Someone putting his dick in water? What is this? What the fuck?
Man. See, guys, this is what's holding me up. I'm telling you guys. We need to get away from work as fast as possible. It's annoying. So what was I talking about now, guys? What was I talking about? But they pay you right for working? Yeah, they do. But it's literally 10 hours a week that we have in the contract while I'm working like 20, 30 hours a week at the moment, bro. It's insane, man. So that fucking sucks. And yes, I get paid overtime, but still, bro. It's so stressful. It's too... Listen, you can't do this for long. Of course I write the extra hours. Of course. I do. But it's still too much. Makes me heavily debate whether internally whether I should continue the work there or look for something else, man. Don't care if it's minus 100 points on the ranking system on Steam. I don't even know what you... Link me the article then. Anyways, guys, let's get back into this! No more cards! Fuck you! Where's my phone? Listen, you guys, you know, 10 hours a week would be so easy. That's like 2 hours in the morning, and if I don't manage to do 2 hours, then I'll just do... Ruining your burger? No. Bro, shut up! Then I do, let's say an hour on the weekend, 2 hours on the weekend, like I missed 2 hours, that's fine. But bro, it's like literally 5-6 hours every day, bro. That fucking sucks, man. Okay. But let's get this going. Let's keep going. Cakez, Shinta is the reason you have to work. I have a 36 hour, but I only work like 12. I get paid salary. I tend to work over expected hours for things to get done. It is stressful. Yeah, it is. Well, I get paid for the hour, but still, man, I do not want to work that many hours. Because I want to work on this, man. Yesterday too, didn't even manage to stream 3 hours. Anyways, so why is there such a weird graphical bug? I wonder where that came from. Never ruin my burger. Anyways, let's continue. Absolutely not. Continue here, bro. Let's get this fracking. We can get it done, you boys.
This is
you
how
guys,
I
not
start.
boys. Excuse me.
From yesterday?
Can get it done.
That
so let's see. Is that from the cup or from the text?
No, I did do dev counter plus yesterday.
So it's
that
from the
not
text
count.
where this weird
like
black
this.
line appears. Does it appear on everyone?
Absolutely not.
It appears on every single one of these. I know why, even. Because next to this... Where's this one here is this. So what we would need to do here is just move this a little bit to the right. But also, it's in draw text, right? It's another one of these rendering things. Let's just fix this and move on. Orange small, it's orange 12. There you go. 1 pixel to the right. And then we call that orange small. And everywhere I use it, I'm gonna change it. Okay, let's get back to this. So, now you guys are saying... Is that the only position? No, there's more. Let's change that really quickly. See, this what is it called? That's the speed of my IDE. I just unfolded it. Watch. See? I'm waiting for the IDE. Human faster than computer. How is that possible? Should this be faster than me? But I'm waiting on it. Watch. Waiting. Okay. F8. Okay, done. Good. There you go.
Let's continue. So now that we have the useless stuff out of the way, and yeah, the thing is also gone, which makes this orange look a little better, appear a little better. Let's do this. Now, I want... What about right-clicking? So we turn the button. If the button is hot, and then we can say, is down, action, secondary. That would be the right mouse button at the moment because of the key mapping. And of course, we have oranges. Then we can now hear the units using the right mouse button, and I can click past this. I can't click past this because this is a button. So that means instead of a button, I'm doing a cup rectangle, which is this. And then I'm saying if
My Lord Chat.
points
Lady
in
Cakez.
rect,
Pepe Neil homies.
if points in rect, and then that would be input, mouse position world. The rectangle would be the cup rect. Then we, number one, we set T to, where is it? We set T to 1 to make it fully opaque. Oops. And then we also check these things. Wait. Check these things. Then we can do that. So what do you guys think about this? What do you think about this? And then we don't do an invisible button. What do you guys think? Would be the same situation, but I can click on other units. See? I think that feels better. But then I need to right click on this. You see this? What do you guys think? And it's always like that. The sounds are annoying, are not annoying at all. I get paid salary. What about when you right-click the unit? Right-click the icon for the heel, it pops up, and left-click selects the unit. Yeah, so left-clicking selects
Maybe
units.
if we go down... Oh god.
And right-clicking would heal.
This is where the reds are.
Hello, Epic Programmers and
I'm
Wannabes.
good, bro.
Good
Nah,
morning.
I'm
Hello,
good.
Valigo.
There's got to be a different way back. I'm not going there. How do I... like... Huh?
Hey, Cakez. Does the game run in one thread, or did you use some multi-threading, only if needed? The only multi-threading in the game is the sound system for my game. So that would be X Audio 2, and that's done without me even knowing or having to implement that, because audio should run on a separate thread. Other than that, no, I don't use that. Why not right-click the tower to heal? Well, is it obvious that you should do right-click? That's the thing. I need to somehow... When this happens, you guys or the normal user won't know how to use this. So left-click is more reasonable. Clicking on this, you click on this and then left-click, but then it disappears. And then you're like, what happens, right? This is what people will do. Stupid people will do this. Or, you know, normal users, they're like, wait, well, I can't click on this. What is this? Have you played Randy's demo? No, I have not. I can play it tomorrow or something. But now I want to build the system and flash this out. I'm using a single thread, and the 40,000 lines per code file is just something I like doing. That's not something I would advise anyone to do. If they don't want to do it, for me it's fine.
Why the fuck is there half a second delay before the UI shows up? That's shit. There is no delay. You mean this here? That's just an animation. You cannot physically go here fast enough to click on something, bro. Bro, stop complaining about this. This won't be a problem. Okay, guys, stop. I need to ignore collector of stuff and Rico. You are focusing on something else that I don't want to talk about right now. What's your favorite features of C++? Well, the least amount of C++ features. But you have hotkeys. No need to click. True, but see, Psycho, with that mindset, you're already lost on your customer, the player. Because the player is lazy. The player sees an icon, they click on the icon. So either I make the icon show up on the unit. I'm not making it able to turn off. Stop complaining about something that's completely meaningless at this point. Doesn't matter, bro. That's not needed right now at all. I play RTS and I'm too used for the hotkeys. Yeah, I know, but you can't... See, that's the problem that most people do when they design games, is they take a look at themselves only and they blend out everything else. You might be a special case. For you it's easier, but you need to think in terms of everything the user could do, starting from just clicking on the unit and then being confused. What is this? And then they would click on this by accident. So the normal thing that a user would do, if we follow normal psychology for a unit, for a normal human being, they click on a unit, they see that this icon appears. When they stop this, when they click on a unit, they see this icon appear, they hover over the icon and they try to click the icon. That is what will happen. No, you're just spamming at this point. There's no point. I'm gonna refund you the points. I'm trying to have a... What JKnight said? The game must have a disable all bad animations checkbox in the settings. No, it does not. Okay, just for clarification, is it that you're clicking and healing as you're holding? Yeah, it's holding. So then when the user accidentally clicks, he might just spend only 2 points here, which is not as bad as if it spends all of the points at once. It's a holding animation, which the user will immediately tell if they just left click on this. So I think we need to keep the left click. But then if I keep the left click in here, it means that when this is hovering over a unit, it could be blocking the clicking of another unit, which is annoying. And the EU don't care. Guys, stop. You see, that's what I mean. That's why I ban people, because you guys are completely diverging and making me react to something else that is not important right now. And you're just doubling down 10 million times, trying to get my attention, just so that I either make a funny reaction, I ban you, or say something stupid. It's not my ADHD brain. Okay? So, no, and stop talking about it because we don't need it. What? I think I'm gonna keep left click. Actually, we need to keep left click. Is ignoring the unimportant stuff not that? Yeah, because, but bro, these people keep using add cakes, and they show up every time they show up red. Okay, bro? And so that is distracting in and of itself so that I don't see the real message. The small messages. Okay? And I want to talk to you guys because I like talking to you guys. Stop talking and just work on your game. I can do that off stream, bro. I don't need to stream if I just want to work on my game. I'm streaming because I want to talk to you guys. Don't you understand? Huh? You know that I'm streaming so I can talk to you guys. Have a good time with you guys. Cakez, will you add Booba to the healer? So anyways, so Rico needs a timeout. At this point, I know that he's trying to make banter, but he needs some timeout here. How long is the compile time? 1 to 2 seconds. Stop distracting the streamer. Lil Marie, hello there, sir. Good morning. Work, zuck, zuck. I don't think it matters. It's fine the way it is. Left click. We're not gonna keep it left click because it's more. It is more. How do you say that? Not common. Not ease of use. Oh, I don't know the words in English, man. Come on. When something is so easy to understand, not convenient. Intuitive, thank you. Yeah, it's more intuitive. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, brother. Yes. So we do this, and then if it's hot, we do that. And then we do the left click. Or we could do secondary button. So when people left click, is their second button the right click usually? I'm gonna keep left click. It's active. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna keep it the way it was. All the other options are kind of bad. So I'm gonna keep it though here. This one was nice. In case I wanna go back. And then we make it a little bit smaller. The button is already very small, isn't it? Now it's not finding the button at all. Oh, because I don't have oranges, of course. How big is the button though? Cuprect.size. Let's see, that's the size of the rectangular button. Oh yeah, of course, plus size divided by 2. There you go. Can't wait for 14 days for the demo. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try it. I think that's a bit big, guys. Let's make that 18? Huh? Bro, what? There you go. Oh my god! Sorry. So guys, because I want to get this over with, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. The hitbox. Now we can move this a little bit further down. Let's do this. So instead of minus 28, how about 24? Let's make it so close that even if a unit is closed, placed, not closed, and then, okay, we're getting somewhere here. Now let's move this a little bit to the left. See, God, man, finally I'm working on this. I'm so happy, guys. You have no idea, man. Finally, yes! Oh, yes, finally. How many files are in a project? Oof, difficult to say, bro. Couple. Well, minus 22. It's a bit closer now. Hey? Oh, it's this guy, right. Ah, it's this guy. Okay, now what I want to do here is make sure that the animation for this blinking, it's always transparent. When it's always transparent, and that's this sine wave here, if we divide this by 4, then we have a value from 0 to 0.5. If we add 0.5 to it, then it's not always... So then we do 0.25. Let's test that. I want this to be always That's too bad. That's terrible. So how about we divide that by 6. And then we add 0.5 to it. Let's see, calculator. 1 divided by 6. 1.6. Almost. It's too faint, but we're getting there. 0.7, maybe? Hey, Cakez, how are you, sir? Oh, thanks for asking, Mr. Stilgard. It's too much, but we can divide this by 7. Ah, it's on the verge. Right, it is on the verge. Almost. Nah, I feel like it's fine. Do you have a way to check for double clicks? I have a way to check for double clicks in a game, yeah. I track the time since the last click, and if the time is somewhat recent, I turn that into a double click. So for example, if I double click on this unit, and actually on this unit, it opens up the skill tree here. So I can double click on the list and open it up. Or I can also right click on this unit. I could right click on this unit. And so yeah, right click is already used to open up the skill tree. And double click as well, so tapping essentially. And now we have left click. And now all we need to do is balance the healing that this does. Let's heal everything to full, everyone. I think it works very well now. That works nice. I like it a lot. So guys, what do you think? Huh? What is your opinion on this healing? So the way, how much this heals, by the way, is this. It currently heals half an HP point per tick. I like it. Looks good, bro. Yeah, I think it's good enough. So this is, by the way, this is the round that introduces damage to the heroes that we worked on yesterday. Now, starting from that point again, right, where we have fixed the UI issues and stuff. So when the player gets to this round, very nice that it's incremental. One can decide when to stop. Yeah, I was debating whether I should do a full heal, but it doesn't really work out, and you can... So the cool thing about this system is that you can scale this, right? So for example, I can scale this value by investing into it using meta progression, and then now this heals for 1 HP point instead of 0.5. And now then this is more powerful and more efficient, cost efficient. Which is a way of meta progression that feels different than just a power boost to your units. And so the stuff like this, I think, makes the game more interesting. 0.5 HP per money, yeah. So it's supposed to be bad because it's supposed to be a trade-off. And the balance for this is something that I haven't explored yet, which is why we're starting with this money on this round, pretending everyone is full HP. This is a reasonable amount of money to have on this round. We just got into round 30, so this is the first time we get introduced to enemies attacking. This is where we have to continue. We have to keep going up. So that's the first attack. Hits 2 guys. Right? So that is the first unit in the game that starts dealing damage. And I was thinking about this, right? I think this one spawns too early. We have 2 of them alive. They start killing me too early. Uh-oh. I'm literally gonna lose again, am I? So, in order to make this round more balanced, we need to spawn these further apart, and then in between them. So what I thought about is this. I spawn one at the very beginning of the round. He walks, attacks my units. Then I have a bunch of other units spawning. I give the player money by having other units spawn, and they can kill the other units.
and then they slowly realize that they can click on the button and they have time to experiment with the button. And then at the end, I'm gonna spawn 2 or 3 more of these guys. 2 more. 3 would be too much, I think. What's the best approach to get better at programming, Cakes? Well, you program. Brother. You sit down, you open up your text editor of choice, and you program something in the game. That's the only way. That is the best approach to get better at programming. It's like, so oftentimes I feel like people, especially on the internet, when it comes to programming, they're looking for the best way to learn programming, aka you do this part of the tutorial a million times and then you're the god of programmer, or you do the best algorithmic solutions. But that's not the case. You can ask yourself the same question: what is the best way to learn soccer, football? And then when your answer is not playing soccer or playing football, then you're thinking a bit wrong. And so if your answer is playing football, then you know what the best way to learn programming is, because it's the same. It's the same with everything. You just do something. Soccer or football. Yeah, I hate that, man. I hate that so much. The stupid Americans, they always have to be contrarians. First with their metric system, and then with soccer and football, man. They literally call something football where you shoot the ball once in a millennium. I just can't believe it. It's ridiculous. It's not football. They're not using their feet to hit the ball. Anyways. Yeah, and then their metrics, don't even get me started on that. The metric system is based on seeds. How large seeds are. It's not even a ball. Yeah, it's not even a ball, yeah. We have a metric system. You mean the imperial system? So wait, metrics, I thought metric system was just a system to measure distances. I guess our... So what is a system to, what is it called if you measure distances? What is that system called? Is there no, so what I'm looking for is ein übergreifender Begriff in English für metric system and imperial system. What is the overarching Begriff in English? So these are 2 types, right? Distance system? I don't believe that, bro. You probably want to separate currency. If your units can't win against the waves, normally you spend currency duel, which means they will take even more damage in the next wave. Downward spiral. I have to test it if it works or not. We'll see. Bro, I know what you mean, but it's supposed to be a trade-off. You either heal your units, or you lose a unit, and then you invest into healing of the healer. But you have a way of healing your units that does not incorporate the healer, so the player has choice. It's a choice. That's the thing. It's not the only choice. And then there will be some units that have passive regeneration on items that make that system, that is also another counter to damage. And so we are slowly, right now, we are slowly building the system and we have to play. I don't know. We'll have to play. So let's see here. Round 30. Unless we play, we can't really tell if it makes sense or not. Alright, so let's fill in this round with some skeletons, crawlers, and maybe some... What about a bunch of ill rats? They would respawn. Let's see here. Let's test this. If we do... 40 ill rats now. Huge wave. That is 160 gold. No, wait. Yes. And they need to spawn 30 minutes, 30 seconds in, I guess. Let's test. I'm happy, man. I'm so happy. We are finally getting to the point where we can add attacking units into the game. And having the Boner be the first one is the best choice, in my opinion. Awesome, bro. That's really... I'm so happy, man. Let's say 60 seconds and we spawn 2. At a spawn frequency. No, someone did not write me an email right now. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here! There we go. Why don't you use Vim if you use Vim keybinds? I get this question asked a lot. Because I was unable to follow Mr. Primogen's tutorial about Vim. And then I never touched it again. Seeing the boner makes me excited. Inheritance. Okay, so let's see. So that's the first time someone gets damage and then they click on it and they see this cup. Now I hope that this is obvious enough what this does. Oh wow, he attacks twice. Does he attack 3 times? Okay, so then we have a bunch of... Wow! That's a huge spawn! Holy! Okay, I'm actually losing against this. That's not good. But is it bad? I kinda don't want to nerf it, man. Installing an extension in VS Code is 2 clicks. Installing an extension in NeoVim is 2 PhDs. That looks fun, lol. I think it does, man. Me too. But it might be too many rats. I don't want to nerf it though, because that's awesome. I just can't bring myself to nerf this. I think it's also introduced in a nice way. And I think I want this to be on 2 enemies attacking, because then the player can see that there's a difference between the HP and the amount it requires, and then they click on this, they're like, oh, this heals, I see. Now I can heal them. And so how does that look here? Yeah. I think it's fine. Now we do have a problem though. Bro, we're losing. We're losing. So, there's a ranger here too. I'm losing. Sad. Buffs are more fun than nerfs. Nerfs? What did I nerf? Rangers are weak. Rangers are a little bit weak, I agree with you, bro. They are. But this ranger doesn't have any upgrades. So, is he really weak or just not upgraded, bro? I have to test from level 1. Cakez. What for you is the advantage of streaming your development work? Is it kind of one of the original Bloon City tracks, isn't it? Yeah, this is one of the original Bloon City maps. And streaming this is just fun for me because I like talking to people about game development. And no one in my close friend area, or friend circle, talks about game development. What happens after round 50? We're not there yet. I don't even have anything after round 30. Maybe give the ranger more range. Did that yesterday, doesn't work. Still weak. I even nerfed the bow in terms of range, because the range is not the problem on the ranger. The ranger doesn't have anything other than single target attacks that deal 55 damage. Even the healer is dealing more damage because her basic attack deals 55. And then it chains to an additional unit for 30 damage. So her total damage on 2 enemies is 80, while his total damage on 2 enemies is 55. However, his attack speed is higher than hers. But still, weak. Can you double the ranger range and show it? I can. Give me a second. Oh, also I changed this off stream, you guys. The colliders for these, I made them smaller. The rectangle, the green colliders. The transparent green colliders. This is when they be hit by projectiles. We'll have to see how that works out. The reason why I did this is for collision detection with the mouse. Yeah. We'll have to see. Oh, by the way, Solar, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh my god, oh no. Well, fine. I'm gonna skip this, you get your channel points back. There we go. It won't do against groups of enemies, but should be good against finishing them off. So what you mean by that is, Mr. Real Super Cool, the Ranger should have more damage because it's doing single target damage.
444 are just subscribed.
Thank you, Solar. My man. I appreciate the support, bro. I see. Executability, maybe? Bro, that would be so insane, but I can't just have this as... If they hit lower than 30% kills unit, that would be too OP, but something along the lines. More range and maybe more damage when enemies are longer in range. Will deal more damage over time. Bro, I think I'm gonna start with more damage on the Ranger. Let's open up our spreadsheet. Test this. Let's see here, Cakez framework. Balance sheet. So maybe we can give the Ranger 65 damage. Let's test this. 65. Any breakpoints here? That's still 4 hits for the first. Let's see here. The first red takes 3 hits with this. So there's no breakpoint here. So he's not gonna kill the first enemy faster than if he had 55 damage. So that doesn't do anything. The fast red is still 4 hits as well, so no improvement here. The silver red, das lasse ich mal außen vor in English, because they don't spawn much. Undead red, oh, 6 hits, 570. 5 hits, so that's 1 hit less on 70 damage. More damage depending on enemy missing HP, maybe better than execute. I was thinking about this. However, how does the player know about this? So let's say he starts out at 55 and ramps up to 70. He gets a damage boost of 20%, let's say, over the course of the enemy missing HP. How do I explain that to the player? I could write a text. So for example, here. Ranger. Description. Rangers placed on a... Actually, that's not. Let's see, wait, Ranger. Here. Ranger. Specializes in ranged combat using fire, ice, and poison. Deals more damage. So I could do this, right? And then... like this. Deals more, and then that would be highlighted in yellow. More damage the lower the enemy, I guess. Enemy HP health is. I don't know, does that make sense? Hi Cakez, how's your game doing? Good, thanks for asking. We're getting to the selling point of my game, I hope. At round 30, after introducing the typical tower defense game stuff. I do not use an ECS system, no. I just have a big entity struct in the game. Here. And unless you're making a ginormous AAA 3D No Man's Sky game, I would advise you to make the same, brother. Because it's easier. No inheritance. I have the same structure for both enemies and heroes. And I duplicate a lot of data that I... So for example, the enemies don't use these arrays at all. Well, they do use this, but they don't use this. Well, buffs, yes. I wouldn't worry about this, bro. If you're worrying about an ECS and you're just starting out game development, bro, make your game first. Trust me. Just make your game in the most atrocious way possible, because you're gonna get to results much faster. And trust me when I tell you that you will have to rework your system soon, rather than later, when you do it this way, but you're gonna learn so much more. So just make a game, bro. Just make it. Why promote bad practice? The best practice that you can promote, in my opinion, is to explore. Because then you understand what not to do. If you're just telling people what not to do, they will never learn. And it basically... So I was thinking about this, right, mister? I'm not causing harm, you're wrong. So let me speak. Let me explain to you what I mean. And I think it's really important that this is taught. Because when people tell you in tutorials that you should do this, but you shouldn't do this. Let's say it like that. You should do A, but you shouldn't do B. What this reinforces when you're watching a tutorial is that you shouldn't think, but you should trust the opinion of others. So that in turn, if that is repeated often enough, even if it's the right thing to do, that teaches you to rely on someone else's opinion to do something rather than your own. And now when you're stuck in a situation where you're alone and you have to figure out a solution, your first instinct is not to ask yourself, what should I do, but to ask someone else. And now that time is called tutorial hell. And getting out of this takes a long time because you have to change the way you're thinking fundamentally from going something that is taught to you in the very beginning, which is follow what I say. See, that's the thing. Can you give it TLDR? No, I can give you this. So if you don't want to hear it all, you can go somewhere else. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I went through the exact same thing. I spent 1.5 years stuck in tutorial hell before I realized, and that was taught to me by Casey Muratori and Jonathan Blow, before I realized that the best thing to do is to make mistakes and do it in a bad way. Because then you're learning the most, and then you understand why people don't do it in a particular way. Why is it bad to, let's say, not be const correct? Why is that? Well, program run const correct, try to implement const correctness in your game too, see the difference. And for me, that is a compile time difference. When on compile time it tells you that it's not const correct, you might be doing a mistake. So that can help you. It is more work, but it can help. Even though I still don't like const. So anyways, that's the reason. The end product is far more important than the code if you're... And also, yes, so that's another point, right? That's another point. Even if you do good practices, the customer won't see that. The customer wants to have a product that works, that is efficient, doesn't lag, and has no bugs. And if we're talking about a game here, the customers are really picky. You might get away with this on some application that is not a game, but on games, oftentimes, listen man, you get one chance with most gamers. And you miss that chance because you're too lazy to fix your bugs or you have too many bugs in your game, their opinion is forever ruined on your game, man. Yeah, exactly. So that's why Undertale works, by the way. And Undertale is not the only example. Anyways, let's just continue here, okay? So that's what I mean by just make something and don't worry about things. So what was I doing? Let's continue here, guys. 70 damage. That would make us deal 1 less hit on the undead red. The red ill is 4 hits, so that's faster too. But we have a very high base damage to go off, you know. Crawler, we deal 10 damage because the crawler has defense. Instead of 4 damage. Wait, 55. Hits no penetration. Oh yeah, we deal 10 hits, so because we deal 1 damage here on 40, 55, we deal 15 damage on the crawler? Wait, the crawler has more armor than this. Crawler. Anyways, so that's my point. It might be wrong, but I'm 99 convinced that it is not wrong, brother. 50. I see, so we deal 5 damage to crawlers here. So if we have 70 damage, we deal 20. 20 damage to crawlers on the rangers, not bad. Cakez, do you work full time? No, I have a part-time job. But I'm kind of working, the amount of hours I'm working is more than half-time. Part-time, sorry. But not a full-time job, no. It's, let's say, part-time job, currently. How much does Crawler Dark have in terms of armor? 70. And so for Crawler Darks on 70 damage we deal 1. That's when we would need an upgrade. Do we have to watch you? No, you don't have to watch me. You can watch someone else. And it's okay. Thank you very much for following with Telly, and thank you very much for following earlier, and Toki as well.
What STD library, standard library I'm using? Nothing, really. I don't... The only thing I'm using from C++ is the standard, is templates. I don't use anything else, man. I don't think you need it. So I believe in the... I'm a minimalistic person. I believe in that. So the less features I have, the more I can focus on the problem rather than the feature to fix the problem. Because oftentimes the feature to fix the problem is just a means... How do you say that? Means to the end or something? I don't know how you say that in English. Okay. We are losing here. The Ranger is too weak. 70 damage. Bro, I think 70 damage on the Ranger is too much. Bro, I'm telling you, 70 damage. If I give them 15 more damage, bro. I feel like that's too much, man. And I don't think I can assign arrays, by the way. These are normal arrays, are they? Yeah, so I have to mem copy into this. Let's test if this works. I don't know if this actually works. So let's test. Does it crash? Doesn't crash. That's good for now. If it doesn't crash, then we can go to the Ranger. And we can say that instead of 70 damage, which was 55 before, let's give him an attack radius of 200. Does that change? Does not change. Why not? Ah, because I'm copying over the values. And not the base values. We need to copy over the base, not the values. The values get reset. Now it should have incredible range. Yes. So that's a 200 range on the Ranger. Obviously, that's not what I want. What was it before, though? Shit. So, guys. Please, what was this value before? The attack radius value. Did someone pay attention? I knew this was gonna happen. This chat is so useless. 69, really? You think I'm gonna put 69 there now? Git history. Use Git XD. I changed the value yesterday off stream, so it is no longer 28. Don't know. Yeah, you guys don't know. I don't know either. Fine. So how much was it? 20. Thank you. Was it though? Yes, it was. Thank you very much, Mr. Shade11. And Mr. Is that your first time message, by the way? Yeah, so first time message, bro. Thank you very much for writing 69 for your first message. You have unlocked a new achievement, getting banned for 5 minutes, and Shade11 too. Thank you very much for your help of putting in some random values into the stream. I appreciate that a lot. It was 20. I think it was 20. Yeah, you guys, thank you very much. Banned for that? Yeah. Hello there, Live. By the way, thank you very much for following. Live free deer? He's a dictator, remember this? Yeah, exactly, you guys. I'm a dictator. I silence everyone that's against me, true. Okay, so what did I just do? Oh yeah, I changed the range, changed the damage of the healer. Sorry, of the Ranger. Let's see. Test this. Just like Elon. Hey, guys, can someone give me some context while we wait for this round to pass? What was Elon messaging Asmongold about? I would like to know what he messaged him. I find that interesting. Did he tell him to not make videos about him or something? 84 damage. Negative index, why? Projectile? Excuse me? Great bans, by the way, guys. Don't forget to redeem your customer ban point rewards by whispering me. The VIP got banned? No one is safe? Is 420 a safe number to say? Gonna find out now. Can't joke here. It's live free die. A G lol. I see. I understand. Okay. I know that Elon faked his PoE2 profile. But he wrote Asmongold. He removed Asmongold's Twitter blue checkmark because he didn't like what he was saying. Oh my god, really? Really? Is that real? You trolling me, right? There's no way. There's no way the richest man in the world is getting offended by some YouTuber that looks like a homeless person, right? That's no way this guy pays any attention to this. That's crazy, man. I mean, he faked his PoE stuff. So maybe that's actually the reason? I can't believe this. It's actually funny. Wow. Okay, cool. Interesting. Leftover arrow. What is that? We have an out of bounds array index here, guys. We have an index that is -1. Why is that? Projectile index minus. Oh. Ooh, what is that, brother? What? Projectile index? What's the function here? Update projectiles. Wait a minute, let's go here. So here's where this happens. That's this scope. And that's only when we are piercing? No. Chaining. So we have chain. So who is attacking? Oh, it's just in a projectile. But we can find out what the projectile was supposed to be. Proj. The owner of the projectile, we can figure this out, guys. That's gonna be some 12,277? Oh, wait, that's the boner. Wait, am I gonna find the boner if I do game state? Enemies? Am I gonna find the boner in here? 12,000... What was it? 12,277. That's not it. 279, 799. 812. No. No. We don't have that many left. Uh-oh. JK, I guess. Huh? So the owner doesn't exist anymore. Oh, it's an arrow anyway, so that's from the ranger then. 12,277. Ah yeah, so that must be a hero then. It's probably the ranger then. Let's see. Must be the last. Wait, that's an effect? Wait, am I stupid? Oh, we have 12, so that's the 11. 12,600, that's the wizard. Okay. Ah, there it is. So this guy shot an arrow with chain? Left over arrow. Oh, see, that's an effect. And then it removes the projectile. I get it now. So we don't have chains. We're not chaining, and we have not pierced. We have no pierce. Okay. Now we have to figure out, in this situation, in this scope, the projectile index probably got reduced already. It might just be shifted data though. Cakez, my take was that Elon mistook Asmongold's editors, making his videos as some kind of publisher editor. He needs to approve his content. Could be the editors in the classical media context is usually some higher up who is responsible for what is printed. Elon probably has zero grasp on YouTube/Twitch processes. Also, he thought that the editors of Asmongold needed to have someone higher up to approve the content putting out. And he was asking for that context. I see. So he was probably trying to get in contact with that person and then trying to tell them to stop making those videos. I would assume. No, I don't know 100%, but listen, man. He clearly didn't like it. Okay, let's see. Wow. Holy. Chain is... Wait, am I dumb? Chain target. Spawn projectiles. It's here. So that's the entire thing. How does projectile index get turned into -2 though? That's a bit confusing. Because if I'm colliding, the only time... Okay, wait. Target. If I'm colliding, This is for the targets. Am I breaking out here? Wait, maybe it's because I'm not breaking out? This is not a loop. That's just a rectangular collision. Then over here... Oh, I'm breaking out of it though. At the bottom here, that's the break here. So when I break out of this loop, which is this loop right here, then I'm one scope higher, which is this function. And this function has gone through this loop already, and has gone through this loop, and I've broken out of this loop, which makes this function return void. Doesn't return anything. So it's just called collide projectiles, which is confusing because collide projectiles... I see. I get it now. So I think I have a situation here where the target components... Wait, actually that's not possible. Target components is 1. Bit 1, yeah. Hey guys, bit number 1, is that the value 1? It is, right? Plus bit 1. Ah, shit. So basically 1 bit shifted to the left by 1, right? That's 1. That's 2? The value 1 is 1 bit shifted to the left by 0. Okay. That's 2, yeah. Enemy component is bit 0, which means bit 1 bit shifted to the left by 0. So that... Okay. So it's going in here, colliding the projectiles, collision. And then it's calling this function with this projectile index. So for some reason, it might have been just a weird bug, because let's just undo it. I think it might just be a weird bug. All right, let's see. I hope that this is not the case. And the projectile index... You know what? I'm gonna test here. For colliders. In this loop, if projectile index is the same as -1, int a is 0. And then we're gonna debug this. If this ever happens again. Because it shouldn't. Should not happen. But let's see. Alright, let's continue. Okay, it keeps working because I keep shooting arrows. Fuck. Let's just play. Let's see here. Something is wrong, I think. Wait, this guy is dealing 90 damage now too. Because... Why is he doing 90 damage? Ah, because of the longbow, right? The longbow does 10% damage. Yeah, okay. You're saying the ranger is weak. Yeah, I have to test the ranger, guys. I'll probably test out the ranger off stream. let's keep working on... Wait a minute though. He's getting better. Yeah, he almost won this. If I give him an ability and maybe a bow upgrade, he might actually clean this up. What's so funny, Mr. Streamer? It's fine. It's fine. You will see. Whole run, thank you very much for following. Bro, I can't lose like this. There's no way. Arrow piercing could be fun. Is there a skill like that? Arrow piercing, like a shot piercing the enemy and then hitting 2? Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. We got an item. Damn. Eye patch. It's crazy. Come on, man. Nah, I'm losing still. I'm still losing. I don't know. I'm gonna keep the ranger at 55 damage, you guys. For now. Let's keep moving on with units taking damage. Or heroes taking damage. We're gonna test 70 later. So. Now, obviously, I'm losing here, right? But the introduction to damage, I think, is good enough. We have juice showing up whenever we click on a damaged hero. The damaged hero is clearly visible at all times, no matter how much UI stuff is in the way, how many damage numbers I have. It's clearly visible. So I think that's good enough. Now it's just up to the player to decide what to do. So I think that's fine. Yeah, then we lose here. The index decreased in that swap operation. Yeah, the index is supposed to decrease in the swap operation. Okay, so let's see. Man, I have so many meta progression things. Let's do another Lone Ranger. See, Lone Ranger is for this, Mr. Super Cool. Lone Ranger, 10% more damage when they're placed alone. We could also get some of these items here. Attack speed, damage. Look at this. Divine, thank you very much for following. I don't know, man. I think it's good enough for now. But I suppose you're right. The Ranger needs to have something more other than money invested into him to be good. I suppose you're right with this. Let's put him here. You gave me a good idea. Okay, let's play one more time to this point. Uh-oh, I'm losing. There's no way I'm losing in round 1, am I? Okay, let's try this again. One more time. So we put one here. And we put one ranger here. I like rangers that can keep buffing their own attack speed. For example, every kill gives them 1% more attack speed, starts weak, and becomes stronger later in the run. Bro, 1 kill, 1% attack speed? On 20%, they're already basically soloing all of the waves. There needs to be a reset that happens. Otherwise, the ranger attacks a million times. You know how many enemies I'm killing? So maybe that could be something that is an ability that makes the ranger get... Just an example. Yeah, I know there's something like that in Bloons too, but it resets every time.
Okay, I'm gonna use the Ranger a little bit more. I thought that bow above the Ranger head was an item for the last 2 days. Could you add some transparency with the glow effect? I think transparency is a good idea. See, this type of stuff, usually I do this off stream. But it's a good idea. Let's test 0.9. What if the enemies got slowed, then the Ranger had more time to attack? Like with a stun grenade. Yeah, see, these are all good ideas and options. That's a bit low though. Let's do 0.96 or 5. I don't see a single difference, brother. That's crazy. Maybe it should just be transparent. There you go. But you guys, I think I've already gotten a really good gameplay loop for the demo out. I'm very happy about it, really, I am. What do you guys think about the game so far, when you were just watching it? What is your opinion? Maybe we do 0.85? Something? This is this way. Wait, you could add rage from PoE. This way you could have something similar without being a permanent buff. Rage lag in PoE. Well, how do I visualize the rage? It's a good idea. How do I visualize it though? Any ideas? So on PoE, rage, and I just lost the round, I think. Unless I put someone here. Damn it. I'm losing. With these units. With this setup, I'm losing. I just joined, but I'm curious what engine this is. This is a C++ program. Some type of red aura. Built on this.
Hello.
Carsten, thank you very much for following, man. Welcome, sir. Boss suggestion, a boss that comes at wave 51 or 50 that times out the Tangies and steals his abilities, his allies' abilities. You can call it Cakez the React clan. Appreciate that, thank you. Some type of red aura. Cakez, how are you? Who am I? Good morning. Good, good. Thanks for asking, man. We're getting closer to finalizing the idea for the demo. You know, finalizing units taking damage. Bro, this guy is so weak. I'm losing. Okay, you know what? Let's just test this. Let's give the Ranger 70 damage, you guys, okay? Test 70. Maybe it feels better. You worked a game developer in a company before, Cakez? No, I was web developer. But I've always wanted to make games. I just didn't know about it. So I wasted all my time playing computer games, bro. I just wasted it away, you know? Doing nothing. I got into Diamond in League of Legends. No? So that's a nice little achievement there. Perfect. Perfect position. Attack speed. Cakez, visually the game is cozy and appealing. Gameplay-wise, unclear cause it's 2D, so it's all about strategies. You're right, secret Google spy. Hello Cakez, happy programming, bro. Red tint particles, that is more intense based on stack count. Bro, that's a cool idea. Should this be default on the Ranger? Or should this be something that the Ranger invests into, like a passive ability. I don't have a passive ability on the Ranger though. How would I get this? That position accuracy will give you negative reviews. People want it to snap in. No, they won't. Otherwise, Bloons would have the same issue. Bloons is even worse than me. I can literally snap to pixel perfect positions. So I'm actually better than Bloons when it comes to this. I'm using OpenGL, not... Yeah, so I'm using graphics API. What role on League? 80 carry, Vayne. So one of the hardest heroes in the game. You have low range. You basically have no real abilities other than stun. And you have to make sure that you actually angle the stun correctly, which is really annoying. And you know, 99% of the time you look like a fool using Vayne. But, and people target you in every team fight. They hate you because you're picking Vayne. They, you know, I'm not even saying, no, I'm not, I'm not even saying Vayne is so difficult because of the champion. It's just people see the champion and it's like you're fighting against the bull and you're completely covered in red clothing. And all they see is you, every team fight. You have a Malphite on the enemy team. Your entire team is clumped up here. You're standing there. Guess which ult, where his ult is gonna go. It's gonna go on you, because the team is not important. So every time we fight, I have to literally stand 10 days behind my team and then wait for the Malphite to ult, and then I can go in. It's insane, bro. Speaking of League, have you seen the new changes regarding loot boxes? I have not seen that. No, I've not played League in ages, bro. I stopped playing League like 2 or 3 years ago. Cake sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't unhear it. Really? Guys, I think the Ranger is too OP now. Look at this. He does 100 damage almost. Off topic, is there any other map level created? No, not yet. But that comes after I'm done changing the rounds, balancing the rounds. We're currently working on the balance of the game. There's no need to make another round. So my guess is that projectiles got checked, modified, and it's possible you're walking in that index back of the end. It shouldn't be though, because the moment I check one projectile, I decrease the index. There's no way I'm using it anymore if it's -1. Because it's, at that point, it's less than 0. Will you keep the same waves per map? Yeah, for now I will. Do you have other, on other maps, do you have other spawns, Who Am I? Or do you have the same spawns each map? What season were you diamond? Oof. What season was I diamond? Bro, that's so long ago. I don't remember. I don't actually remember, bro. I could look it up if you want to. If you really want to, I can look it up later. I had, but my... Wait, will you keep the same waves? I had, but in my new update it will be a bit different. What's your summoner name? My summoner name was either... Soft Cakes... Soft Cakes, sorry, without the Z. So that, Soft Cakes, Swift Cakes. I don't know, one of these, or with an S. And then it is either EU West or NA, one of the two. I don't know, one of the two. I have my profile picture is the champion that Tyler 1 plays. I don't remember the name. Because I liked his eyes. What's your philosophy on meta progression? Should it be necessary for harder maps? I don't like that it is necessary for harder maps. I like to give the player choice, even during the level, to get better and salvage a situation based on skill rather than based on stats. So, for example, this is a skill tree that gives the units stats, but you can skill that skill tree while you're playing the game. Soft Cakes EU West, is that it? Might be that one. Yeah, wait. No. This one was my second account then. There's another one that's Diamond Season 6. Or maybe view other tiers. Oh yeah, they're Diamond 5, right? Yeah, that one then. Yeah, you see, I told you. I have the most points in vain. It's like, I don't even know what that means. Points. It should be games played. Don't know why they make that points, but okay. Whatever. That's how it is. Yeah, I played that. I love that champion. It's awesome. It's really difficult to play, but it's fun. You got worse over time? No, I stopped playing over time, so I played less. And of course you get worse when you don't play much. Of course. Because the meta evolves, the people that keep playing get better, and you don't keep up because you're not playing much. Of course you get worse in terms of stats. But if I were to play the same amount of time as I did back then, I would be back in diamonds, of course. Because you don't unlearn things you have learned before. The way I got into diamond was to become a shot caller. So I would literally spam pings. I wouldn't say anything. I blocked all chats because that would distract you. But I would spam pings. So for example, I would spam Baron when I know that we should be doing Baron. Or I would spam Dragon when I know that we should be doing Dragon. And yeah. Diamond 5 is iron nowadays? No. It's no LP inflation. If anything, silver is more like gold from back then. If anything, the lower ranks are more... The lower ranks are... In the lower ranks, people are playing better than they did play 5 years ago or 6 years ago. Because they are learning. The entire skill of the entire League of Legends community is lifting itself up over time. It's not getting worse, it's getting better. And so to get to a higher rank comparatively to 5 years ago is more difficult today than it was before. Because people do things they didn't do 5 years ago. That has in part to do with a lot of tutorials out there. People learned over time what they should focus on. Then you also have Tyler AI, Tyler 1 AI, you know, telling you what to do as well. Some people use that too. And like es hat sich eingebürgert, Programme zu benutzen, die dir helfen. In Englisch halt, ne? Ist klar. Stuff like that. People didn't use these things before much. So the overall skill has gotten much better. In English halt, yeah, in English halt, of course. What else, right? Draven, yes. Might be cool if there was Run Ranger path like Rage, which gets stronger shooting many enemies. Another path that makes it a sniper that does huge damage if time is spent aiming. Yeah, I have something like this. It's called Piercing Shot. It's a long build-up, but does a lot of damage and armor piercing as well. Basically, if you're unlucky enough that the projectile collides with a hero and an enemy at the first projectile. So, wait, it shouldn't though. What you're saying is, maybe it might be true. Let's test this. What you're saying is the collide projectile function here, wait, is broken? Did you find a bug, bro? Here. So we find a hero, we collide, and we also find an enemy. We take the projectile. We check for foliage. When your game crashes. Let's see, we go over the targets. So what you're saying is if the projectile index is less than or equal to... If the projectile index is less than 0, we should return here. The bug is that you call it in a second time, yeah. Without validating it. So I guess I could do this if projectile index is less than 0, return. Should we do that? And then we do an SM assert here. Just to get ourselves informed if that ever happens. Projectile
has been deleted, but collide projectiles is still called. Good idea, man. Thank you very much. I think we just found a bug. Thank you, man. And there's some on YouTube. Debug to catch, yeah. Thank you, bro. Okay, so that's around 10. That should be easy enough. Oh, this guy doesn't even have anything yet. Any upgrades, lol. 120 damage, though. I think the ranger is doing too much deeps, guys. He's only hitting once. But, bro... maybe I have to change split arrow now. I think it's too high in damage. So we start out with a base damage of 5. And we only increase that by 5 per level. Sorry guys, it's too OP. Let's try that. Because split arrow is already shooting 3 arrows. Actually, I want to go even further down. We start with 0. Because it's shooting 3 arrows. Diamond 5 is way more impressive in Season 5 than now? I don't think so, bro. Why do you say that? What's the reason for that null exception? And no skill gamer, hello there. Didn't see you there earlier. Let's see, what have we written? Might be cool if there was ranger path like rage. Yeah, we'll see. You have 20 years of experience. You will more likely see it happen in the second call, yeah. That's awesome, bro. What have you been doing for 20 years, bro? Hello, horrible fart. Long time no see, man. Good morning. How's it going, sir? Ooh, we got another level up, you guys. Attack speed? Should we do attack speed, you guys? Armor pierce, 5%. Let's get them in attack speed and get damage radius. Let's get that, bruh. Ooh, 98 deeps. 105 damage. Mm-hmm. Always good to see you, sir. Oh, my man, thank you. Wow, bro, thank you so much for the positive messages, man. I appreciate that. Dude, didn't I make coffee, guys? Wait. I did. And the water is cold. Mr. Hand rubbing? Good morning. How did I waste so much life? You kidding me? We're gonna literally restart. That's getting out of hand, bro. Do the Tangies hurt noises when they get hit? Make hurt noises? Yeah, but they don't have good hit noises right now. I still have to fix that. Might as well put this on the demo list. Let's do that. What is this? Excuse me. So that's quality of life. Better hit sounds for changes. Squash. Slice. Juice. Something like that. On Tangies, I guess. Not for, but on Tangies. There you go. Why don't you use ClickUp or something else for to-dos, brother? Cause again, I'm minimalistic. I just use the minimum basic or the most basic features. So I focus on the task at hand and not the program to use. I don't really need it, I feel like. Alright guys, we're getting good progress in towards the end. For me it's just, for the most part now, it's just playtesting, you know, testing out when to spawn which units. Stuff like that. Why don't you use ClipUp? Actually, I read this already. I have like ADHD brain. He doesn't track hours. It's almost 4 years and he streams every day. If we remove the blabbering, that's 2 hours of work per day. I think 2 hours of work per streaming day seems about right, yeah. That's true. Which I think is good. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Now, at the current state, there's not much more I can do other than play my game and test it out, guys. It's called playtesting. There's no other choice. You know? So around 3,000 hours. I think I'm on around 4,000 to 5,000 hours, to be honest. Because I started this before I streamed as well. And I was putting it out. And I'm also sometimes I'm programming off stream. So you don't count that. So I'm pretty sure I'm somewhere around 4,000 or 5,000. Not 3,000. I think I'm a bit further along. What round is the furthest you're happy with? 40 rounds. 40, 50 rounds. So on round 30, I'm introducing the heroes taking damage. And we have just started on that, and it's starting to feel good. And now all I need to do is just keep playtesting the game, testing different heroes, different abilities, and getting to round 30 as well. And how long it takes, how it feels, if it starts to get boring or maybe, you know, maybe not. That's all things I need to track and test. I should have placed this guy earlier. I lose a lot of... I mean, not that much, but damn it. Oh my god, and I deleted his attack damage boost too. Guys, I'm gonna reset here really quickly. I made a mistake, so... I would have not made this mistake if I was playing 100% focused. So that was kind of a chat mistake. Which means... I can reset. Would it be possible to balance the game based on math? Max possible DPS? Even if you did that, it might still feel bad. So I value game feel over math. Now math aids in game feel a lot. Like finding breakpoints for certain damage numbers. But how you achieve those breakpoints and how it feels from the start together with meta progression, that's something that you can only play test. And you only get a feel for this if you just keep playing your game. It needs a personal touch in order to be fun, yes. So for example, I can write down that 55 damage is a great breakpoint to have in the game. And I can also write down that 80 damage is a really good breakpoint to have in the game too. And then I can compare that. I can compare the different enemies in the game and how many hits I need to kill them. Now hitting these breakpoints, unlocking them in the game, that's called gameplay and progression and incentives. That is something that you can't bot. That's something you can't write down in math. That's something that you can only playtest. And so that's why you keep playing your game. You keep playing it, playing. We leaked one, that's fine. Cakez, if you are more on gameplay, if you came more on gameplay and not technology, then you should have used Unity or Godot. No! I tried using Unity or Godot, and I wasn't having fun. So it's not that because I'm only focusing on gameplay now that I should have used these engines to begin with. Because I did use those engines to begin with. And the fact is that when learning these engines, I never got to the point where I could work on gameplay because I wasn't enjoying myself. And in the process, I quit well before I could get to the point of implementing something fun in these engines. It was always a fight with these engines to get to something meaningful, and I was never really satisfied or happy. So now that I have, and then I started to learn C++. He's doing way too much damage.
He's doing way too much damage. That's ridiculous. 69? That's way too much. I'm gonna have to change that a bit. We'll see how I do that. What was I saying? Yeah, no. Like, I wasn't having fun. I quit well before I couldn't make any meaningful progress. And so... this wasn't the right way for me, bro. And so that's it. That's what happens to many people. To many people that make games. It's not skill issues. It's just a preference. Even though Unity can keep it simple and make systems on top of the engine. Yeah, but why would I do that? Why would I invest into learning Unity when I can... oh, wow, that looked amazing, man. These two guys were just kissing each other with these ice attacks. They were giving each other a kiss. Mwah! Awesome, bro. It's like gatekeepers. Look at this, guys. Watch. Come on. Like, boom. Awesome. And what was I saying? It's not killing... I forgot. Never mind. Never mind, bro. That was a crazy wave. Let's get a healer out here somewhere, but not where I get rid of this guy. See? I kinda... Man, do I put her here? Well, I'm just gonna wait. The kissing was so interesting. Switch to face plant. He should have used Raylab. Well, I didn't know what Raylab was. Oh, so that's what my point was. So, for me using Unity, at that point when I already used Unity and didn't make any progress, I started to think in terms of the future. Let's say 10 years into the future. Let's say you want to make a game today. Okay? And it's not the same for everyone, of course. So it's not a general statement. It is more of a general statement about myself. Let's not say general, but it's more about a statement about myself. I knew that my dream job is making games. And that will most likely never change. So I knew that in order to invest into my future, I would need to learn C++. Because C++ was used and is still used around the globe in big companies to make games. From Software is one. Grinding Gear Games is another big one. So these games are using C++ to make games. And so I needed to learn that to be valuable to those companies if I ever wanted to get a job there. Because when I started, I didn't know if I was going to be successful as a game developer, if my first game would even sell, right? So I thought, well, if I think in terms of 10 years, if I learn C++ now, it might not be viable in the first 2 years, 2-3 years, but it will be viable in 10 years, I'm pretty sure. And so I forgot my train of thought. Shit. So the reason to learn C++ was not only that, but also because I'm interested in performance. I wanted to make things performant. I hated the fact that I played Skyrim and I dropped down to 50 FPS just because I was looking at Whiterun from Dragon's Reach. So I'm like, I'm sitting at Dragon's Reach, I'm looking down into Whiterun. It's an amazing view, but it gets distorted by the fact that it's only 50 frames per second. And I mean, like, huh? What is that? So I hated that. And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna reach that with Unity. I can only reach that with C++. Better graphics card? No, it was 32-bit system. That was when there was only 32-bit Skyrim, bro. So it was basically that issue. And graphics card maybe too, but it was okay. The graphics card was fine, bro. But yes, so for me, it just seemed like a more logical choice, and the more C++ I started using, the more fun I had. And it's the only thing that I kept going back to, right? So we made games in Godot. We made games in, well, Godot only, right? We didn't use any other languages. But I don't see myself using Unreal Engine at all. I have 1,000 money. What happened? Bro, we need to spend our money. We're losing. So yeah, having fun is more important than anything, to be honest. Can't argue against it. Well, if you're not having fun, right? You want to not have fun your life? Right? I listen, and I'm not talking about the job that you have to do, because I have that too, right? I don't have any other way of doing another job at the moment, so I'm not having fun in that regard. But when I choose to do something, because we always have guys, we spawned with like insane luck, right? We could have spawned somewhere where we don't even have access to the computer. We might have spawned into slavery. So we have such luck that we have access to all of these things. We have really good spawn luck. So with that spawn luck, we can always have a choice what we do in our free time. And with that choice, you want to do something that drives you insane? No, you want to do something that's fun, right? And so for me, it's more fun to use C++. And if it's more fun for you to use Unity, that's fine too, right? You work too hard not to have fun, Cakes. You work too hard to not have fun, Cakes. What? What? Spawn luck? More fun for me to sleep and watch movies. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, of course, right? I mean, I spent all my time getting into Diamond and League, right? I wasted away my life too, bro. Oh, I love this, man. It feels so good. But we're leaking, are we? Are we leaking, actually? Meh. We're leaking. Yep, we are leaking. We're actually leaking, bro. Shit. Farm early, then scale. I don't have a way of farming. I have a finite amount of money because currently I don't have a farming hero in the game. Something like a banana farm. You placed quite a bit of... You played quite a bit of League. Bro, you have not seen me play League, bro. I'm telling you that my desk... The reason why this desk is so sturdy and can withstand a bunch of punches is exactly because I played League. You have not seen me play League, bro. You have no idea. I streamed League. When was my first stream? For like 1 month? 2017? My first stream on Twitch. I played Rift. That was an MMO. I streamed League like 2 times. You would know what I'm talking... guys, I'm leaking. I don't have enough mages. We lose. They have too much HP and armor. I lose. GG's. Damn it. Can't get to round... Can't get to round 30 again, bro. Well, we could get... Let's get a different song as well. Weapon discount doesn't help much. Hyper doesn't help much. Lone Ranger costs too... Wait, we could get a weapon here. Evergreen Cape? Yeah, let's get that. Some money, and then can we spend money on anything else? No? Hyper? Oh, wait. Order? No. 420? Eternal, I actually spend money on this too? Cool. Hyper is bad. 10% movement speed on the enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna lose if I do that. Honestly, I thought the same thing until I started using it. Let's see, wait, oh, by the way, free time development. I saw your game when you streamed the other day. Looked much better than before, bro. You still gonna keep the UI that you had there? I wanna be honest with you, bro, okay? The UI is kinda ugly, man. Can't you change that? It looks so cheap. And I'm not trying to shit on it. I'm just trying to save you from, you know, people giving you the same comments. Root? No, literally, man. We talked about this before. I'm just asking him, okay? Stop networking, Cakes? No, I'm asking a friend, bitch. Shut the fuck up. See you in 5. I'm focusing on what's important, okay? I'm playtesting. It's not called networking, it's just caring about someone. You wouldn't understand. This concept is alien to you. I'm literally misplaced the unit. Guys, have you noticed? My English is getting better. Shit. getting a smart English. I'm becoming a smart attack speed damage. Damn, let's do this. This. Look at him, man. That's a ranger. Ooh, 105 deeps. Are we doing City DD next game? A City Tower Defense game? No, actually, I'm thinking about doing the same game that Real Superku does, but very, very cheap. For fun. Like the Who Am I Rogue Tower Defense game as the next game, just for fun. In Odin, maybe. Or in another language, we'll see. Yoink? No, it has nothing to do with Yoink. I just think it's a cool idea. And I want to make more 3D games for also cool thumbnails on YouTube. Because more people join. It's more fun to talk to people. Don't criticize him on stream, Cakes. He can't just delete your comments like that. Your game is meanwhile looking so awesome. You mean the UI of the Cube Crawler project? I'm confused. Yes, I mean the UI of your Cube Crawler project. The HP bar on top, in particular, is exactly the same UI that you had in your old game. And we were talking about this when you released your old game, the Tower Defense game, that people gave you a lot of feedback on the UI, which is why I'm asking. Of course. You know. So I'm asking you now if you mean, and what you go? Oh, I found an item. That's 1 in 3,000, bro. That's insane. Okay, so the ranger's got much better. Round 4 and he's still soloing this, but now he's leaking. Now we need to do something, and fast. Yeah, I'm leaking. Cakes, you're gonna update the capsule art for the demo release? Yes, we will. We'll do pixel art stream for that. And one of the next days I will do a big pixel art stream. I have the capsule as a, I think, PSD file or something. And we're gonna update that, yes. I'm leaking, man. This is not the play, even though this guy is doing a lot of damage. It's not the play, actually. Shit. Cakes, finish this one first, of course. The next 14 days. Even though it's boring, you guys, we're just gonna keep playing this game. We'll just keep playing this game, bro. We're gonna make it as good as we can. It will be the same every day. We will fix tiny things. Because that's what we need to do now. Needs to be in the best form possible. We need to flesh out these things. We will be playing from round 1 to 30 every day. And on and on and on. Then we implement round 30. We get past round 30. We implement more. And I'm gonna keep playtesting the game from the... Yeah, it's polishing. Yeah, we need to polish. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Exactly. The yapping will stay because I have nothing else to do other than play my game and wait for the rounds to be over. So, what am I gonna do? Just mute myself? Read my comment about your UI, Cakes. It's too close to the top. You mean these values here? And this one too? Should I move this down? Give me a second. I just want to make sure I don't lose this round. Just gonna place another mage. What did you type here? Cakes about the UI. I think, Immo, your top text should have a top margin of about 10 to 20 pixels more. That much? You mean this entire text? You sure about that? Or you mean the text, then the margin of this, and also the margin of the upgrade menu? That should just be a bit further down. The text values, mostly. Wait, so I could give you... Could you give me a more precise feedback? I could send a screenshot of the current in-game HUD in 1 second. The most feedback I got so far is positive. Yeah, because people are not assholes to you. Yeah, I can give you feedback, sure. Yeah, I will. Send me a screenshot. The FPS, ignore that. I will change that position later. Do we need stats on the end of the map? Cold damage, gold graph. Yeah, we will do something like that. Very basic, but yes, we will. There already is. Gold earned, damage dealt. And there's already something like this. Wait. See, that's what I mean, man. Most people are just not mean. We have this here. we're gonna add that to the demo as well. In a better way, of course. That's just for me at the moment. Click the gold bags, brother. Yeah, I will. What will you be working on after the demo release? After the demo release, I plan to do like this, guys. Okay? After the demo release, I will obviously track your feedback and I will implement features based on your feedback and add content based on your feedback. But time-wise, I want to target 2 hours for my game. Then I want to target 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours for my game. 1 to 2 hours on another project, exploring 3D projects for sure, because I want to get into that space, whether that be DirectX, OpenGL, Raylib, STL2, many different things, many different projects, just for fun. And I also want to play games, man. I need some break. I've been pushing on this. You know how much I play this off stream? Listen, man, I'm going insane. I keep hearing the clock, 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 clock. It's, bro, I need a break. I need to play some games, bro. So yeah, that's what I want to do after the release of the demo. But of course, we're going to keep working on it. Yes, for sure. I mean, that's why I spent so much time on this. You might want to consider trying STL3. Yeah, we can wake up into future. Elden Ring stream park? Yeah, something like that. Definitely some more gameplay streams to get some needed rest. But for now, yeah, I sent you a Discord showcase channel, bro. No, send it to me in private chat, because the showcase channel is full of messages that have been piling up for like literally 6 months. I cannot scroll down there, because then I don't put it there. Put it in private chat with me, okay? I will have a Steam page public soon. So excited. That's awesome, bro. Please don't do that. I got you. Yeah, thank you. I keep missing gold packs. I know, because I'm talking. I know I'm missing them, bro. I know. Okay, we're gonna go maximum freeze chance, you guys. Hello, are you using Godot here? You mean because of the Godot tag? No, not currently. This is a C++ project that I started, you know, and I've been working on for 2 years. But I used Godot in the past.
So if you have a question, maybe we can answer this, bro.
Looks good, brother. Yeah, so the game improved a lot since I last saw the game. But I still think you need to improve the UI a little bit. Because it still looks cheap. And you don't want to give another impression of a cheap game, bro. You did that in the past. And I think changing the UI doesn't take away that much time from your time. I think you can do it. So let's see, you sent me a DM, did you? No, you didn't. But I guess in a second. Is that Zoro from One Piece? What am I looking at, bro? What are you guys doing? That's AI, right? That's you? Oh, that's me, but I have blonde hair. Elon? That's Elon? What? Alright, okay, so that's a game. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, I mean this in particular. And this as well. These icons. Can we make this bigger? The numbers are fine, I guess, but... I mean... I like this one, the green one here. It looks high definition. It has nice shading, a nice highlight. And it looks 3D. This looks flat. The shading seems off. Cheap, and the colors are washed out. The same for this green to red bar, and the same for this yellow bar. If everything was in this style, then this would look more high quality. That's my honest opinion. This is fine, I guess, this right here. It's okay, I think. The button, the icons here too. It's a bit confusing. I suppose this says you can go here, but you can't go down here. But yeah. And then the same for some of these icons on the left. They just so washed out. I think the problem is that they look so washed out. Which makes them look cheap. You know, bro? So that's my honest feedback. That's what I see when I look at this. This looks great, man. Wow, that looks good. Never mind. This menu is awesome, bro. Don't change. That looks great. Maybe add some more shading on the cube here, but that looks amazing. Maybe make this a little bit more metallic so it reflects a little bit more, right? These edges look a little bit cheap. And the shadows here too. I think you can do that with Unity, I suppose. I'm not a Unity person, but this looks amazing. That's good. I think that's good too. Some of these icons are a bit odd, but otherwise, Armory. I like that, man. This looks good. The green stuff here. I like the glow, the connection. These are connected, right? Fertig, upgrade, yeah. I mean, I can't really tell about the gameplay. I would need to play the game. That sounds a bit confusing. 57 chance percent. Why don't you just say 57%? And then chance. Why do you say 57 chance and then percent? You should say 57% chance. I think that's a mistake here in terms of that. And then that Panzerung, I don't know. I guess that's an armor value. This, I suppose that's fine. Yeah, same thing here, right? That's the same thing. I feel like you have a lot of UI, bro. Can you remove this a little bit? Can you put the focus more on the game? Is that possible? Do you need this? Do you need this to show at all times? These are stats for your vehicle. I feel like you're overdoing the UI, and it's like an EA game in a way, without the obvious microtransactions, of course. I feel like it takes a little bit away from actual gameplay. It kind of puts a barrier between you and the actual game. It acts as like your small little shield, because it's invading so much. But I don't know either if you need these here on the left. These look like stats to me. That's why I'm asking. And I suppose this is the map? I would assume. I wonder if these different colors have a meaning. If they do. Stufe 5, Standort. Zugänglich, erkundet. Startraum, nein. Cheap boss. I don't think you need this. I think the icon is enough, bro. An icon says more than 1,000 words, bro. A picture. I don't think... Maybe the level. But it may be the... where you are. But... people can see if the... Zugänglich, it's green. Erkundet... Well, that could be an icon. I don't know what you mean by erkundet, because you're in the room, so to me it looks like it's erkundet. If erkundet is a state that changes from when you have first entered the room and maybe you have cleared and looted all of the boxes in the room, then just put a green check mark or make the background green. And then when you're in the room, maybe it's yellow or something. I would work with... but then colorblind mode, right? So maybe you have this for colorblind mode, I don't know. And then Startraum, I don't know why you would have this as a stat. I would just use an icon for the start. Which can be tricky to choose. What is a start icon, right? And then boss, you already have an icon for this. So you don't need to have... you don't need to have icon and text. I think that's a bit much. People can tell that this is a boss by looking at it. I feel like it's a bit much, that's all, but it's just a nitpick, right?
Yeah. Other than that, I would have to play the game. That's just the UI, first look. Oh, there's more. Yeah, I can't tell what this is. Difficult to say what you're doing here. So I don't know if it's good or not. But yeah. I wish you good luck, bro. When you have your game out on Steam, then... Let's see here. So the stats show up slowly. That's like selecting a flight vehicle, right? Okay, generiere Würfel is generating world, I guess. And then you spawn in there. Yeah, I think the UI is a little too crazy. Maybe, I don't know what you need here, but we would have to... If this is passive, right, I would do what Binding of Isaac does. Put small icons to the top left here. For every single passive that is different, just have a unique icon. And then maybe have a legend somewhere in the menu, in another menu that is not in the main game, that explains these different buffs as well. But they should show by gameplay what they do. But these are just my 2 cents, right? You don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. You know, I just wanna... Since people have been complaining about... in your previous game about that, right? One button blue ends in 5 pixels, another blue goes for 40 pixels. I think the details are the problem. I would also throw in that one on the game screen. All of the boxes have different blue amount on each button. Cakez, I've been building a game in C in Railib for the past month. Can I DM you? Thank you very much for following, you guys. I really appreciate that. Fjord, Fretch, and Reggie. So, if it's a Steam game, yes. Like, people have been DMing me Steam games. If it's a smaller game, I would like you to put it into what is it called? Into Showcase. Because then I can just do a stream where I just look at Showcase in the future. And then I will play your game there. I can DM you the Steam key for mine. Yeah, sure, man. Inferno, thank you very much for following, man. I hope it helps, bro. I love the feedback. Thank you, mate. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I think the people watching your stream, they need to be honest with you. I feel like they're not honest with you when they say that this looks good. So like, yeah, I guess, comparatively to some really bad stuff out there. But man, you want to make a game, right? You want to live off this at some point, right? He needs more toxic viewers. No, not toxic, but... You know how people are oftentimes sugarcoating their feedback? I think that's what's happening to you, man. You need some actual feedback. Toxic chatters are the best. No, not like just toxic for the sake of being toxic. Just honest, right? He needs collector of stuff. Cakez, send some of your viewers there. Problem solved. No, they are only toxic to me. They are actually not toxic to other people. I've seen them behave in other chats, you know. You guys are really nice to other people. It's just me. Critical viewers. What are you question marking about, huh? I said something wrong? Cakez. He needs German feedback, not American feedback. He is German. He's literally streaming in German. He is German, bro. He's streaming in German. He has a German audience. That's the point. Bro, did you literally just hit the reviving red, bro? I'm losing. You can't be serious.
I'm losing. Hello, Cakes, big fan. Oh, Cakes, what? Marvin, good morning. That's awesome to hear, bro. I sent you the key, but no rush. Take a look at when you have the time. Yeah, I will. Demo more important. Losing at his own game. Hey, is that your first message, bro? PogChamp? Really? I'm not losing it, okay? I have one life. So you're wrong. This is gonna be a slow zone, you guys. These bad boys. Bro. Place the damn mage. You fat fuck. True, I was not a single time toxic to toggle bit or Tokyo Spliff. See? This guy literally did 70 damage to him. It's way too much. Guys, I'm gonna remove the armor piercing on this guy. Armor pierce 20 is too high. It's awesome though. I'll keep it. Fine. I'll keep it, you guys. Fine. He's gonna have armor piercing for now. Cakes, do you have a fiery fine grind? Do you have a very fine grid? Yeah, 1 pixel per grid. Actually, it's pixel perfect positions. So the way this works is like this. In here, I have tile maps. And this is what they look like. Or tile... Yeah, is it tile map? Is this what is this called, guys? Tile map? I have a tile map here. Yeah. And the road of the tile map is copied over here. Just the road. Into this section right here. And so every single pixel in this tile map is mapped to a pixel here when placing a unit. And if the unit plus the radius hits at least one of these pixels, you can't place it. So it's pixel perfect. Tile set. Yeah, tile set, I guess. Yeah. So that's how I do collision detection against the road in my game. And it allows me, the cool thing is, you guys, I can have many different tiles like this. Only thing I need to do is when I add another road piece, I add the road piece here too. And then if I extend the size, of course, I need to extend it to the right. Can you make it so that the arrow key can do more precise movement, Cakes? You mean 1 pixel at a time? Maybe, but that would be a polished thing for later after the demo. Yeah. You would have to remind... I guess I'll do this. I'll put it here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, for squeezing, yeah. It's a good idea. Bloons has that too, using the spacebar. You hold down the spacebar, I think, and then it moves really slowly. Boom, thank you. Yeah, and then we have done that one from Shade11. Look, Shade11 has so many suggestions, bro. Thank you, bro. See? Very nice viewer, actually. He's not toxic at all. He's a really wholesome, nice viewer. Tavo, thank you very much for following, man. Very good guy. Yeah, he is. He actually is. He even wrote me a wholesome message the other day. Very nice person. You know, guys? Wait, you use Trello? And you're hating on ClickUp? The reason why I use Trello is because I have used that in the past. But for actively right now, I just use this list. Right here. Trello is like this book where you write down all of your ideas that could be viable in the future. And then once in a millennium, you take a look at these. And then you discard 90% because your requirements changed. But you still keep like 10%. That's why I use Trello. Stop ruining my reputation. I was once a good viewer. Ban him for being positive. No, I won't. I want to keep positive people, you know? The wizard roll will be epic. Yeah, I want to what is it called? I want to freeze these guys. I know that there's a huge batch of skeletons coming. So we need to farm them wizards. Round 25 is when the skeletons are coming. So yeah, tomorrow I wanna hopefully get to round 35 if we can. That would be amazing. Because I can see myself trying to get to round 30 today. But so far, it feels good. It does feel really good. Okay, now that we have this freeze area here, where barely anything can move. Now that I say that, they still get past this. Just saying, don't become like Nings, Necropolis, Eddie, Abev. You saw what Cakez did to them. I never did anything to them. They left on their own. You're wrong. I was just being myself streaming, bro. Okay. Cakez, what about the end of the map on the right side? Be on the right side and the units be middle bottom. Wait, what? What about the end of the map be on the right side and the units be on the bottom? You mean here? Could also work, yeah. And I could even make it so that units run here to the exit. I don't really need to change it now. I think that's just UI placement. That has nothing to do with gameplay, you know. Can you select different types of 10 targets per tower? Like first... Yeah, you can. It's here. First, weak, ranged, furthest, closest, strong, last. I should probably target last here. And then give this guy a fireball. So he will always fire up here. Didn't see that. Yeah, it's very hidden. There is a lot of UI in the game, so I hope to introduce this in a meaningful way. How many different levels do you have? This one. I don't have many other different levels. So, 25, you guys. Skeletons. If we don't manage to beat this, we are done, those, you guys. We are done. Game's over. GG's. It's a lot of HP on these guys. Okay, we got this down. Good. Good. Okay, so we managed to do that. That's nice. Cakez, honest idea. It's an idea that when the level ends, you show how many units will come in the next wave, so you can prepare like a pop-up. The only thing I'm gonna do is what Bloons does, is I warn the player when new units are coming. But other than that, no. Because number one, I would need to build UI for that, and number two, where's the fun in being told what exactly comes in this wave? We lost, by the way. Actually, JK, we didn't. We lost, though. Unless... I can quickly place this mage and kill these two skeletons. If I can't kill this guy, I'm lost. I lost. We lost. It's GG's, guys. We lost! Can't win my game, man. I can't win. One damage. Yeah, he has armor. It's fine. Yeah, we did get a lot of gold. So we can get this or reroll the shop for 500. Nobody's gonna play that far anyway. I think people will. It is actually kind of engaging. I think you're wrong on there, bro. Range. I could get range. Range. And then I get an eye patch here. Skeleton issue. You're not supposed to win. Meta progression exists for a reason. No, I don't like that. I want you to be able to beat this map even without meta progression. Or at least it's gonna be very close. Not winning is what makes games fun. Well, progressing and getting further is what makes games fun.
Guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly. I'm gonna spawn this guy here and this guy here. Give me a sec. Maybe with perfect gameplay? Yeah, like, there should always be something you can do, right? It's warm in here. It's insane. I'm literally dying in this room. Oh, there's no air. I need some air. Trash game? What? What this guy typed? Trash game? This game sucks? What? Hey! Could the income be too low? Yeah, that could be one thing. Income being too low. Yeah. Let me see. Steam? Partner? So yeah. There we go. Wait. View dashboard. Don't ban because he's lying. Trophy goods ban. No, I don't think my game is trash, to be honest. So it is kind of a lie. It's not a trash game. A trash game would be a Pong game that has barely any features. And where the collision detection breaks when the ball reaches some higher levels of speed. That would be a trash game. Which is fine for your first game. But not for the second, third or fourth game. Oh, we almost have 600 wishlists. Wow, we are living the dream, boys. Come on, someone wishlist my game right now. Ooh. Okay, so here's the deal. The next step for my game, currently I'm balancing it as much as I can to make it as fun as possible. And I'm hoping to put out a demo version in the next 14 days. And if I have gone that route, what I'm hoping to do with this new demo version, what I'm hoping to get to, is an improved playtime experience. Auto start rounds, of course. But this is something that you can see on Steam, this one right here. Right now, for the demo that has been out on Steam for 2 years, people play my game for 6 minutes, and this is what the graph looks like. It's atrocious. I have more than 90% of players quit in the first 1 to 10 minutes of the game. That sucks. And so I think the best course of action for my game, before I start earning money with my game, because at some point I want to sell my game, is to improve this time from 6 minutes to above 10, 20 minutes. From a viewer experience, a viewer who made a game, the Necromancer Cometh, for example, I think it was this. I don't want to say anything bad. Was it this one here? He sold over 1,300 units of his game, I think. Am I saying something stupid here right now? It might be this game. That's another tower defense game. His stats for the demo version are about 16 minutes. So well above 10 minutes of playtime for this graph right here, the metrics. So I'm trying to improve this time. And then I hope when this is done and I improve this time, I can start to learn it. I can start selling my game in early access. But what I really want to know is, and I watched our video, I have a video here.
game development for a living. I want to be able to do this for a living. This guy has almost earned $1 million. So maybe he can tell us what he's doing to make some money as a game developer, right? Because that's ultimately what I want to do. I told you my strategy, but maybe there's a better one. Let's see. Episode 202. Many of you guys have recommended me his channel because he's just documenting his progress every time. Will you go into early access? Yes, I think I will.
$880,000, but spread over 17 years.
Yeah, wait, let's do some calculations. 880,000 divided by 17. Dude, I would work for that a year? You kidding me? I didn't even get paid this much on my first job. Nice bait, not bad. That's not a bait, bro. That's good salary. What? That's almost $1 million. I think that's amazing. And stop with the clips, bro. Mr. Rico?
17.
Give me a second. Rico needs a ban so we can react in peace. He probably means sales.
Years of game development, and that's what this video is about. Making money with games, but long term, making it a business.
Yeah.
And not just trying to go for that one-hit game.
Yeah, me too.
Trust me, that's probably gonna fail. Luckily for you, there are so many.
Wait, is that edited, or does he have a brother that looks exactly like him? Is that his brother, or is that him?
Tools these days that almost everybody can create games. You don't.
It's obviously edited.
Well, you still need skills, and I'll get to that later in the video. But it's become a lot easier because with tools, pretty much everybody can create games.
Everybody, even I.
Almost everybody.
But you said everybody. That means.
Well, yeah, everybody. In theory, everybody can create.
So I don't
games.
really need you to create.
But without.
I can run this by myself. This company.
Well, you still, I mean, there's still not.
You said everybody.
These guys must be brothers then.
It's not gonna be that easy.
But tell me more, weird dev.
Okay, no, he's talking to him.
Anyway,
he has a twin brother.
Tools.
Tell me more.
Tools. There are many tools available.
Tools.
No, wait. We gotta talk about this. This is not. I'm not. Guys,
you said everybody.
I'll be right back. I have to talk to this guy because
that's what.
There's something going wrong here.
Camera.
This video is sponsored by Core. Core is a new PC gaming platform.
That's part of him earning money as a game developer, by the way. Making content about game development and then getting sponsored on his YouTube videos. Cringe. It went on for a bit too long. Yeah, it became cringe. It was nice in the beginning, though.
Anyone can create, share and play PC games, both single player but also multiplayer. It's completely free to download, free to play and free to create, and available from the Epic Game Store. Powered by the Unreal Engine, you can create games without the need to code and publish your game in.
I think if your goal is to not code when making a game, you should probably look for something else, bro. Because that is the best skill to have when making a game. Really. And it's fun.
For others to play. With
Does
access to thousands of free music, sound and art assets, you can quickly build games from scratch. And if you do know how to code, you can use Lua for scripting your game logic.
Scripting in Lua?
You can get a 50% revenue share through the Core Perks program, and Core creators have been able to pay their bills, buy their dream cars and quit their day jobs. Core is also hosting the Core Game Creator Challenge with up to $13,000 in total prizing. Check the Game Jam page over on itch.
So wait, $30,000 in revenue. So guys, there are many game jams out there, right? I don't like doing game jams, but maybe we can participate in the game jam and earn some money. So which game jams out there should I need to look out for to earn some money? Does Ludum Dare pay money? Please make a game jam. We're not big enough for that yet. We need a bigger community. Minimum 500 plus viewers, minimum. Bigger community. Ludum Dare cancelled.
Isn't Lua extremely slow? It's a scripting language. Pirate software pays how much? How much is it?
IO.
That's the only one?
See the
Really?
link in
No
the
one else
description
pays money?
and go create some games. So like I said, tools are amazing these days, and you can pretty much create a game even if you don't know how to code or how to do graphics or whatever. Everybody can make games in some form.
Unreal Engine.
But keep making games for a longer period and longer part of your life and a couple of decades. That's very hard. There are only a few game developers I know that actually have been doing it on a sustainable way, making games.
Have you guys seen the no-hit? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that. Everyone that watches game development content has seen this. The 10 years no-hit wonder, right? Surviving game development for 11 years without a hit. I'm pretty sure they changed that title. It was 10 years before. Wait, are they actually going into this video every year and adding in one more year? Wait, I'm pretty sure this was 10 years before. Or am I tripping? I'm pretty sure it was 10. Right? It's like, oh, this guy still, they phone him up. It's like, hey, you still working in game development? You still making games? Yeah. Ah, okay, so we can add another year to the title? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thank you very much. That must be it. Use Wayback Machine? Yeah, maybe we should do that.
Year after year for a few decades. Most of the game developers
Always
will
been
drop
11.
out after 1, maybe 2, 3 games. They will...
Don't most developers quit before they even finish their first game? Isn't the first game the hardest? So, I heard this. There are many game developers that quit after the first game. Is that true? How long do they work on the first game then?
Figure out that it's a very tough business.
Yeah, it is.
So how can you actually make a living of it? How can you...
I think you can make a living if you make smaller games. Or if you work on one game for a very long time and you actually stick to it and you don't switch projects, which is almost impossible to do because most people will quit. It's called burnout.
Make sustainable business out of it. I honestly don't know, but I have a couple of tips on how I am doing it. So after the intro, we're going to talk about some of that stuff.
Now, I would assume he's making quite a few small games to have this reinforcement of, oh, I can make and finish a game, then sell the game, and I'm expecting that many sales. And then obviously YouTube content and getting paid through this as well. The YouTube content can be very lucrative as well. It's amazing. And you can also advertise your games at the same time. What is this music? Oh, that's an intro, I see.
So $880,000, give or take a little bit, but spread over 17 years. And if you've been following this channel for a while and you've seen my end of year recap videos, you know that I always have a target of 50,000 a year. That's my goal. That's what I need to make to keep this up. And
does he have a family, by the way? I don't know him. 50,000 seems fine, by the way. That's good. Let's see, 50,000. Bro, that's good. Yeah, that's good, bro.
So making more is sometimes doable, but not preferable because I rather...
17 years, that's not a lot. True. When you talk about game development, because you can have really big hits in game development, I agree. However, listen, man, in Germany, 50,000 a year is good, man. That's good. So I'm comparing this to Germany. So yeah.
That money to the next.
Well, I don't know where he lives though.
Next year, because of tax reasons and having less stress, pretty much. So if you look at 880,000, spread it or divide it by 17, you roughly come at the 40 to 50,000 a year. Of course, there are years where you're doing a lot less. Terrible years. My recent year was, I think, 2009.
I thought that I'm hoping to see a graph where in the beginning he earns almost nothing, and then over time it becomes somewhat of an exponential curve where he earns more and more over time. I'm hoping he's from Netherlands. Is that a lot in Netherlands?
19 was a terrible year. Gunslugs 3 came out. It just didn't get any press or attention.
Last year struggled a bit.
It didn't really sell that well.
But
it's
keeps
still
going.
selling right now, so hopefully at some point it will be picked up and it will be coming to consoles and
show some games.
all that stuff. But those terrible years are usually offset by better years where you make a lot more than 50,000, and the average of those years is pretty much about 50,000 a year. And of course you need to have some sort of backup and financial backup for the terrible years. So in good years, make sure you don't spend all that money. Be wise and be smart about it. And that's pretty much how I've been doing it for 2 decades almost. So
I'm telling my wife to be smart about money all the time, man.
50,000 a year might not be a lot for some, and it might be a huge amount for others depending on where you're living.
Yeah.
But for me, it was never to get a lot of money. It was never to be an indie game developer that just didn't exist back then. For me, it was having my own business and not having a boss. And that part...
Oh, yeah. Because you can work for yourself. It's so freeing to do that. I agree with him. It's awesome to have that. To be able to do that. Yes.
It was the most important thing. Not having a boss.
It's so nice.
I worked for...
I'm telling you guys, ever since I had to pick a job back up because we got a baby, you know, my wife and I had a baby recently. It's now 6 months, by the way. I had to pick up a job again for 10 hours a week, which is currently between 10 and 20 hours a week. I'm telling you guys, it's hell when you want to do something else instead. So yeah, it's a blessing to be able to do this and to earn enough to live.
Bosses, and I'll do what they say and I'll just
part-time
do my job.
The horror.
I don't like it. I like to do my own thing. I like to do it in the way I want to do it. So I guess I just don't like having a boss, and that's the only reason I started doing this. I created games already just as a hobby, and I figured let's see if we can make money from it.
Okay.
And we could. And that's pretty much the main goal, and also
pixel art games, I guess.
The biggest worth of value that I had the last 2 decades. Complete freedom. I just wake up in the morning at whatever time I want. I don't set an alarm. And I just start working on my game, and I'll work on the type of games
this
I
guy
want.
Works up 2 p.m., slowly gets out of bed, takes a shower, drinks coffee, slowly sits down on his desk. It's like, what am I going to do today? Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, let's do something. 10 minutes. Okay, I'm done. Paid, nice.
The type of games I want to make. If I don't want to work on a certain day or a certain time, I just quit and do something else, or just watch TV or go outside or whatever.
Awesome.
Complete freedom.
Yeah,
and of course, there's a little offset that you have some stress here and there. I won't lie about that. Every now and then, there are points in the year where I have stress, like halfway in the year. You need to have a certain amount of money already, or the next half of that year is going to be problem.
Why?
So of course you have some extra stress that you don't have if you have a job, but the freedom.
I don't know. So what I think, especially with game development, once you have established yourself and you can somewhat sustain yourself, you can expect a certain number, I guess. If you have a game and it's alive, you can expect a certain number of income. But in a job, you could lose it every day. You could just be fired. And so it's a huge trade-off. There's so many people, like so many stories we hear every time. Another 1,000 people being laid off, especially software development companies.
At least for me. And I learned, of course, a lot of business skills over the years. And I actually
should
enjoy
compare the
most of
income
those,
to the hours put in. Yeah.
I guess pretty good at them. So that's part of being independent game developer. There is a lot of business going on. There's a lot of social media going on. And you need to be good at all those things, or at least need to be able, or need to do those at the least. It might not be extremely well at them, but you need to do them. You can't just sit.
I think it goes 2 ways. Let's say you have a huge hit game. You don't need to put in that much effort into your social media, because it sells itself, if that makes sense. A clip will go viral if it's a really good clip. You don't have to edit this crazy amount. It will just go viral because the content in and of itself is crazy. So the Stardew Valley creator, he didn't post many YouTube stuff, but he literally has videos of his songs gaining over 1 million views on YouTube. And that's because the game is really good. And so the better your games, the less work you have to do for social media too.
Lock yourself in a room, create a game and release it. It's not gonna work. And of course, there are these stories about game developers that do hit games. But I think we can all name like 5, maybe 6, 7 game developers that created a hit game out of nowhere, out of nothing. But
Lethal Company?
that's just like five game developers.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are literally hundreds of games released
Vampire
every
Survivors.
week, and not by those 5 game developers. They created a hit game. They got lucky, extremely lucky, and don't expect that for your own game or your own situation.
Yeah,
Prepare
you
for the
shouldn't.
worst case scenario. And there are some tips I can give you.
They got lucky. It's not only luck, but yes, they got lucky because they might have been the first in the genre to do certain things. They might have hit a need in the market by accident as well. He said that it was, yes, bro, but it's not like you can make a terrible game, be lucky, and then you just hit millions. You also need to make a good game. You can't expect to program in Pong, upload it to Steam, and then get lucky with Pong and earn millions. That's not how it works. It goes in both ways, bro.
Most important tip I can give you, and this just remains for the rest of your
Got
career.
game plus luck, yeah.
Scope, size of your project.
But also the luck can come later. Among Us, you know? Among Us is a good example of luck happening later. So it's not like you release your game and it's dead forever.
Plan it well, know how much and what you can create within a certain time frame, and stick to it. As soon as you go over that, over the size or over the time you have available, you're gonna be losing money, and your next project is gonna be a problem, and the next and the next and the next.
Bro, I've been spending so much time on my project. I've lost so much. Oh man, it's like 3 years at this point, bro. However, the more time you spend on one project, it also gets better. So, in general, he's right, but there are examples of game developers taking 7 years for their games, and they got amazing games at the end, man.
Plan and scope and know.
Animal Well, 7 years. Kenshi, 8 years. So, I don't know, man. I think you just get better over time.
What you can do, and this will become better
3
and
years
better
for my game.
because experience grows, so you'll know more, you can do more. But for
First year spent on the first demo version, then after that I spent 2 years on a new version of the game. That's completely different from the first. So 1 year for the first one and then 2 years for the second one.
first game, if you're
Dev
unexperienced,
Spudgers was I think 4 years at this point, or maybe 4 I think at this point, and then he made a game before that, so he's made 2 games, maybe more games than that, but yeah. I think he spent 4 years on his first game or 3, and I would have to ask him again. I don't remember.
don't start and create the biggest game that you have in your mind. Start small with something that everybody knows, and it's not going to be an interesting game, but it's going to be a game, and it will allow you to design and develop it within a certain time frame, like 2 months, 3 months. Create your first game, release.
Yeah, he's right though.
This won't just allow you to create a game and release it, but also go through all the steps of releasing a game.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much a lot of work, a lot of extra work. You can't just upload it, push the button and done.
No.
You want to create some social media buzz around it. You want to tell people about it. You want to go through all...
He's right, but I feel like, and so we always see examples of this. So, for example, I've been advertising my game ever since the beginning, and it's never gotten a good reception. So I'm not expecting it to do well, actually. I think a good game doesn't need much advertising. That's the truth. Because it advertises itself. You put a clip of a game out in the public, and if people really like the game, it will sell itself. So think about Tiny Glades. Some examples. I can just say that, right? Some examples. Fine. Tiny Glades. Watch this. Tiny Glades. Put a bunch of clips up on Twitter, unedited. Like this. Clip like this on Twitter. No editing done. Just a simple clip. Over 100,000 views. Literally just this. So cozy, yeah. So, I don't know, man. I think a good... And then, okay. I don't have the first clip of it, though. Guys, what is the game called? That's advertising, though? Yeah. But it's... how do I say this? It is advertising, but usually advertising is put, the time-wise, advertising is put on such a huge block that it seems so large compared to what you should be spending your time on to make a good game. Because 91% rate, 95% rating, yeah, it's a really good game. So the better your game is, the less time you need to spend on marketing, because the game itself sells itself. You don't have to edit with crazy transitions, zoom-ins, text. It does it on its own. What, you know what I mean? If that makes sense? So you don't have to, and then one post might be enough, or 2 posts compared to 10 posts. So you're effectively reducing the time spent on marketing by 10x, maybe more, the better your game is. And that's what I mean, right? I could make 100 videos of my game, or I could make a good game and 1 video. And another example, okay. Difficult. Game about climbing. One devlog. 2 million views. 1 devlog. So this guy didn't make 10 devlogs or 100 devlogs of his game. He made 1, 15 minutes. Cakez, I've been aggressively advertising my page and it's been up for a week and I have 24 wish lists. Is that good or bad for the time frame? That's bad. If it's been for a week and you have 25, actually 24 wish lists over a week is not that bad, but you have been aggressively advertising. 30 a week is good, but on constantly, without too much advertising. It's okay, I would say. But I think most of the wish lists come from viewers here. So they would wishlist you because they know you, but they might not wishlist your game because they don't know you. You know what I mean? So the number might be inflated. I don't want to burst your bubble, but when I released my game on Steam, I instantly got 50 to 100 wish lists, and then it started slowing down. I believe 5 of them are from here, so then that's still good. The steps
of actually pushing it onto a website, maybe release it on multiple platforms. Whatever you do, go through all those steps, and the next game can be slightly bigger, and the next game slightly bigger and bigger and bigger. But make sure you know how much money do you have, how much time can you waste on creating a game, and make sure that game is made in that time frame. And also keep in mind that after the game releases, you'll need to have some sort of money coming in to make sure you can work on the next game.
Yeah, and so, patch the game as well.
Make sure to stick within that
bug
scope.
Fixes.
And on the topic of keeping and staying in scope, your project is important. Like I just said, don't try to make the biggest project available, and don't expect to get the biggest success from that first game. Even with great tools, game development requires a huge amount of different skills and a lot of experience.
So we have a contrarian in chat. I'm gonna engage with this for like 2 minutes, okay? Vampire Survivors example. Let's see here. Let's read the message, okay? Your logic is flawed. You can't measure a good game. You can find flaws in any game, but for you the success is what makes the game good, which is kinda a fallacy. Like if Vampire Survivors failed, you would blame the repetitive gameplay and whatnot. See, you're saying something in what ifs, and that's the problem. What if Vampire Survivors failed? I'm pretty sure it would never fail. If Vampire Survivor didn't exist and it would come out now and be the first game of its kind on PC, I'm 100% certain it would still blow up like it did before. Because the concept of the game is it's gluing you to the screen. You never look anywhere else. You're literally spending 20-30 minutes glued to the screen, and you never look anywhere else because you constantly have to pay attention to not die. The game is cocaine. The game is so addictive that it would have, on itself, it would still blow up as well. Then why are clones of Vampire Survivors the same quality failing? You're wrong, they don't fail. Good games don't fail. Dev must... See, I told you guys, 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes, we're almost done. That's fine. Dev must die, 18,000 reviews. Halls of Torment. How many? Oh, 26,000. Okay, so yeah, this is another failed game. Do we have another failed game, guys? Something Soulstone Survivors. I think that is that a friend from Real Super Cool? So Vampire Survivors clone, 18,000 reviews. Vampire Survivors clone, 26,000 reviews. Vampire Survivors clone, 19,000 reviews. Oh, do we have another one? Brotato. Yeah, of course, Brotato. How could I forget? Bro. Oh no, yeah, this game is totally failure. 80,000 reviews. What a joke! Are you a joke to you? Another one. 20 minutes till dawn. Yeah, I saw that game too. That's another failed game. Yeah, 26,000, man. These guys earned nothing. Terrible game. Absolutely bad. He only remembers games he has seen because they are so popular. You're right, I'm not including games that are bad. There is one game that we watched in the beginning that didn't do well, that was a Survivors clone. I'm gonna find the game. It's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna find the game. We reacted to it. I forgot the name. Maybe you guys remember. Why did Books of Grandura fail? Low playtime, just like me. And when I played the game, my honest opinion is that there's not much of an incentive to play because I don't see any upgrades waiting for me. I don't see something to work towards. But it was a good game? No, it wasn't because of that missing. So there's no incentive to play. Why would I play this? There's no incentive. So for example, there was no boss to work towards that spawned in the beginning, destroyed my village, and then in the rogue like mode I don't have to escape a dungeon. I spawn in a forest. There's many things, but I don't like talking about it too much because I don't want to hurt Mr. Kofilava's feelings. But I thought about this a long time off stream, yeah. I can go on. But anyways, see, let's see, Cakez 77. Oof. Reacts. Revenue. Ah! Bullet Bunny. The game started out well. See this one? Bullet Bunny. There we go. See, I told you. Bullet Bunny. One of the biggest issues with this game was that it was difficult to tell apart the background from the foreground. So you have a shade, you have a shadow of whatever that, it's a Chinese or an Asian type of gate. I don't know what these are called in English. And so it clutters the screen a little bit. Then the enemies don't lift off very well from the background. The UI right here looks it looks really bad, to be honest. And so that is one of the reasons, without having played the game, that it is not as successful. Gameplay goes a long way. How do you move? How enemies attack you? What are the hitboxes? How are the upgrades streamlined? Is it fun to upgrade or does it take too long to upgrade? How's meta progression look like? How much gold do you earn? All of these things that get improved over time when playing games, if they don't fit, 100 reviews is still good for you, yeah, but comparatively to the other games, it's not that much. So this game is a clone of Vampire Survivors, but it's not that successful because there's obvious flaws visually, and I'm telling you, gameplay-wise, there will also be obvious flaws. Yeah, gameplay matters, I know. Yes. Anyways, let's get back into this. We don't have time to argue a lot about this. Again, I totally understand. Then we go continue. I totally understand. I have not sold my game yet. Wait, this year is when I'm starting to sell my game. I'm watching this video to get some idea of what he's doing. I hope to get some information about maybe early access that he uncovered, maybe, you know, releasing a Steam demo. Steam demo could be good for wish lists. Then you go into early access, you notify the wish listers, they start paying for your game, you get more wish lists, stuff like that. We'll see, right? We'll see. I'm educating myself a little bit right now.
And you can't just make a hit
right?
game. Well, there are people who can do it, but those are very, very, very rare and lucky people that apparently just strike gold. But most of us will not strike gold, and you won't strike gold. Pretty sure you won't. Maybe that weird guy in the back, pretty sure he will strike gold, but we normal people won't. Game development requires a lot of skill. It requires a lot of experience, and that grows with years and years of doing it.
So in a sense of, very quick, in a sense of when you learn C++ game development, you spend the first years learning how to make an engine, and then you slowly spend time working on gameplay, and it takes time. That's why I've been playing my game on stream literally all the time. You guys are probably tired of it now, but that helps a lot. When you keep playing your game, you find out a lot of flaws.
Don't expect your first game to just be a massive hit and make a lot of money.
You released Avocado Samurai,
make a small project, release it, make the next small project, and keep growing those projects as you gain more experience. And business-wise, prepare to fail. Pretty much think about the worst case scenario and get ready for that scenario, and everything else will just be better. But if you think about what could happen or what could go wrong, you can plan for trying to make those things go right. And the horror stories you might read about or hear about are not fake, they're not rare. Most games will only sell maybe a handful of copies, maybe 100, maybe a few hundred. But all that already requires social presence, social media presence, a little bit of marketing, sending out press releases, trying to convince people to play your game, not at gunshot, but just like in a normal way. It requires a bunch of work to only...
Yo, chat. You're gonna play my game, right? You're gonna play my game, right, chat? Don't shoot. Yes? Okay. Good.
Sell a couple of hundred copies. The business side of game development is just as important to spend a lot of time on as the actual game development and creating the game. So prepare to fail, think about the worst case scenario, and try to make sure you can still survive that scenario. So to counter the worst case scenario,
okay, but some actual examples would be nice.
You should be building your social media presence, be everywhere you can.
Make examples.
Build out a community. Like Discord is currently the place to build out a community, but also prepare just to have your own community, move to anything else that might come up in the next 4 or 5 years or even later. And an email newsletter is a great way to at least have that personal control over your contact with your audience. Email is easy, you are in control, there's no platform in between like Facebook or Discord or whatever. A few years ago, Facebook was the place to be for a community building, but these days it's not, and it's now Discord, and you have to move everybody and try to get them all to your new place, which is very hard. So email newsletter is just a key thing to have, because that's...
I think an email newsletter could work. You won't hit that many, but a little bit, yes, it could help. But I don't think that should be your focus. I don't think it should be. I think the focus should be the game, a good game.
Something you can control and nobody else can take it away from you.
But I guess he's talking about a long, long time, which then the newsletter will grow. Yeah.
Other stuff is social media presence. Be anywhere you can be. Twitter, Facebook.
Bro, I will get my 10 reviews, 100%. I've spent 3 years on this game. I know that my game is fun enough so I could get 10 reviews. I'm not oblivious to that. Pity reviews? No, it will be 10 real reviews because they enjoyed the game. I know that.
Instagram, YouTube.
It's not coping.
There are a bunch of others. Try to be everywhere. It's going to be hard and it's not possible to be everywhere. But try to be in as many places as you can. And the best way to do that, for me at least, is try to incorporate it into your day-to-day work. So I'll be posting GIFs and funny screenshots and stuff like that onto Twitter very easy as I work and as I create stuff.
I want to see this, you know. So I thought about doing that too, but does he have Twitter linked here? Game related, everything else. Why does he not have one Twitter for this? 8,000 followers? What is he wait, Orange Pixel? December 12th? Are these pinned? Reposted? Oh, 63 reviews. That's one of his games, it looks like. What else do we have? Heroes of Loot Gauntlet. That looks like... What is it called? Binding of Isaac.
Okay. Cool. That's Binding of Isaac, you guys. Oh, wow. Holy. Select. Yeah, that's Binding of Isaac. Cool. It looks good, man. 20% off December 4th. See, that's what I mean. That looks good. Look how much time he spent on this, but it only got 400 views, and that's on an account that has 8,000 followers. So I don't know. But this one has more views, but it's pinned, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't know, man. That's why I don't post that frequent. At least not on Twitter. Because I did that. I feel like unless I have something insane to show, it would just take too long. Yes, he also yoinks. No, I don't think he yoinks. It has nothing to do with this. I just don't see the reason to post something as... So, for example, today we added into the game, right? We added in healing to the heroes. When you click on a hero, they have lost HP hero. There's a drink showing up and you can hold it to heal up HP. I could post that, but I would only get like 400 views on Twitter. I feel like that time could be spent differently. Honestly. I feel like I would be wasting the time if I do that.
Post on the Discord.
But if I have a boss that explodes the entire screen and destroys my party, and then I'd kill the boss and there's like a ginormous loot explosion, I think that would do way better on Twitter.
My YouTube videos, these videos, I have one day...
And a video that works without sound as well.
Set out to create them every Friday. I sit down, talk to you, record it, edit it, upload it, and the rest of the day I'll be doing other stuff, game development most likely. So try to incorporate social media into your day-to-day stuff, and that's the best way to grow it. It's gonna be...
So for example, a good way to do that is to also stream and make your game. Obviously you will get distracted, but that's what I've been doing. Because I enjoy streaming. If that's something that you like doing, you could also do that. Yeah. That's a good start.
Very difficult,
sure.
Very hard to grow your followers and your subscribers and whatever.
Time. So when you're a dumb asshole like me, it takes so long to grow an audience. Yes. I remember the first videos I did about my game, 200 views, guys.
This is not a short-term thing. You shouldn't be doing this just a few weeks before you release a game. Expect to be doing this the rest of your game development business career. And it's going to be years and years of work, but it's worth it. So
it is.
try with it. It's as hard as it might seem every now and then. Just even me on my YouTube channel, I see those numbers go up as subscribers go up, but it's not going up as fast as I would like to. But still,
I can sing a song for that too, bro.
That it's going up.
It's not going up as
fast. It takes a lot of time, and over the years, it will have some value. Now, if all of that was not what you wanted to hear or expected to hear from this video, I have one final advice for you. Go out, ignore everything I just said, and be that lucky person who strikes gold on its first try.
Okay,
Create a game, make it a hit game, make a huge amount of money, and tell me I was wrong.
Get lucky, bro.
Again, this is probably just for that weird guy in the back.
I can do that. You're wrong.
That's really looking very angry now. Anyway, for everybody else, it's tough business, but it is doable. It's also a very fun business.
I like it too.
Hope these tips will kind of help you create a sustainable...
Just a question. What engine is he using? And also, why? I never understand this. See, like, he's talking about growing his business, using YouTube as a vehicle. Why are your games not linked in the description of your videos? That's the first place that people look. And you're making it so hard to find your games. When I have to go here to your webpage, maybe. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong link here. And then it's Discord? Wait. orangepixel.net. I can't even find his games. Easily. He's an old man. No, he literally he said that he's working. He knows how to do YouTube, man. 5,000 views on a video? That's a lot of views, bro. No. Don't. See, I think that's an obvious mistake that I see so many people do. Why? Bro, you can just add this here. Why not? It would help so much sell his game. The audience that he has, that would be literally... He promotes his courses. Yeah, well, why not promote his courses and his game? Why not all of them? Courses on how to make games are more profitable. Oh, I need to make a Udemy course then, right? Or what is the other one called? Udemy and...
a business, a long-term business.
What is the other one? The whatever that's called. Yeah, we need to make a course like that then.
Create games for well into the future.
True.
Because one awesome thing I can tell you now is that being into game development for like almost 2 decades, as I mentioned a few times now, I now have people that tell me their kids are playing my games as they were playing my games when they were younger. Which also makes me feel pretty old, but it's also amazing and very cool. Just hearing about people who played my games as they were growing up, as I were playing other people's games as I was growing up, and they are now showing my new games to their kids. That's a pretty awesome thing, and you can't put that into money. You also can't buy stuff with it, but it's still a pretty valuable thing. Yeah. Okay, so wrapping up the video, game development is awesome, but it's also very hard. But any business, any independent business is gonna be difficult. I won't lie, and I mentioned it already, every now and then I have stress moments and panic moments and wondering if I'm maybe working too long on my next game and maybe I should wrap it up and start making money. I'll have panic moments that maybe not enough money is coming in. I already noticed that my mobile revenue is really going down and taking a dive, and on Android I can still push it up with discounts and sales and planning them very smartly and wisely. On iOS not so much. I guess people who have Apple hardware prefer to pay premium and not discount, so maybe I should just do
you should put a very high price on Apple because these people are stupid. Yes,
per sales by increasing the maybe
exactly.
Anyway,
no, they pay $1,000 for a phone. They pay $20 for an app. They do it because they can, bro. Of course.
All business stuff, and you have to be open for that, because all that stress and panic also keeps me sharp and open for opportunities. Like last year, jumping on the iArcade and just having my games there. It's not a lot of money coming in from there, but it is a very decent amount of extra money on all my existing games. So I didn't have to create new games. All my existing games from the last decade.
I hope he would have shown some of his games and then saying, okay, so that game earned around this much. He didn't have to go specific numbers, but that would have been, maybe he has something like this where he goes into his specific games and says, okay, well, this game didn't work out too well, but this game did work out very well, so that supported me. And then like get a general idea of what he's been trying and doing.
Are up and running on that device and making money. Same with Serious Lion contacting me last year for Switch ports. Those games are now making money again. Of course, I'm splitting it with him, but for me, it's still a little extra amount of money on decade-old games.
It breaks down his income at the end of the year.
Them on Xbox and PlayStation in the coming year, so there's going to be more revenue coming from that. Those are all opportunities that you have to be smart about, because I had a lot of offers of people wanting my games on consoles, but you have to pick the right person. That's gut feeling, a little bit of experience, and a little bit of luck.
Yeah, in the end, you could have a terrible port and then a terrible revenue share as well. Yeah.
Should all work out, and every now and then you will fail in business-wise, but move on and always prepare for the worst case and always try to come up with a way that...
Oh, he's also using a custom engine based on libGDX. So what programming language is this? That's awesome.
Doing a certain partnership or deal with somebody won't lose you.
You know, maybe that's the reason why he's been able to do this for 17 years. Java, never mind then.
Money.
No, people can enjoy Java, but my point was going to be because he has ultimate freedom. But I guess Java doesn't let you manage memory.
It will only be either gain money or not at all. but make sure you're not losing money on stupid deals. That's probably the best tip I can give you at this final wrap up. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and next week we'll just dive back into Regulator City, the game I'm working on, because we got a lot of new cool stuff in there. So see you next week. Bye.
Peace.
Before I forget, thanks Core for sponsoring this video. You can download Core for free. Check the link in the description below. Alright, that's it. Bye.
Peace. So, what would have been really helpful is to see a graph of his income over time compared to the projects he released. And that doesn't have to be a perfect graph, but let's say in the first year it's 20,000, in the second year it's 30,000, in the fourth year the accumulative. But I guess he says it's up and down, which is a bit confusing, because shouldn't the income of your games grow higher as you release more games and keep the other games updated? If he's so rich, why is he sponsor shilling? Did you not hear him what he said? He earns 50k a year. And judging by that, it seems like it's not growing as much. And so I would like to know why that is. Would be cool to see why he thinks that is. Because ultimately, don't you want to grow over time? He says that his YouTube is growing, which, you know, that's awesome. He's rich because he's sponsor shilling. Guys, $50,000 a year is not rich, or euros a year is not rich. I have a friend of mine that earns $100,000 a year, and he's been working at the company for less than 17 years. I think it's about 10 years at this point. So you guys, so that means he's earning double, by the way. He's on the brink of quitting, apparently? Really? November 2021. Oh, that's a long time ago. Why, though? Interesting. So, wait. Squash Bee Studios released their first game? I want to see that. Really? Squash Bee... Bee Squash Studios. Do you guys have a link for this? Not every game makes good money. It's pure luck. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure when you release a couple of games, you get a feeling... Sasquatch Bee. Sasquatch Bee Studio. Ah, yeah, there we go. Thank you. They released their first game? They did? Thank you very much for following, you guys. Jason, Sobedo, The Black Viper, Vincent, or Violin, sorry. Steam-powered Samurado? Is that the game? Did it release? No, it didn't release. Maybe a different one? No? This one here released in December? Bro, but that looks... Sorry to say, but that looks really cheap. Are you telling me that's what they came up with? Okay. So I guess they tried to make a game in like 1 month or 2 months. What is this? Oh, I see. The gameplay, I can feel it already. Catching that ant was not nice. That felt a bit awkward. I suppose this is Transform Your World. You released a fish into the ocean. One evolution, evolve stuff. Evolve stuff? Like your videos, dude. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Discover, collect, and complete. That looks good. That looks nice. But I suppose the art style in the very beginning is not that appealing to many people. But again, people would always say that, right? And there's many games that have worse art style. I think this right here is really annoying. That looks so tedious. You see, I'm gonna go back. Wait, not here. Is it here though? No, I missed it again. He literally hit him. Oh, but I guess he collected him. Oh, yeah. Wait, that was the other one. Yeah, see, you see that? The first hit already hit him. Watch. It hits, so that should have been collected, but it didn't. And so you have to do it again. That's tedious. And you can see that in the trailer. That's not good. It didn't hit. It did hit. It overlapped. So, listen, bro. You might, as a game developer, say that it didn't hit. True. True. But the gamer says it hits. So the gamer is right and you're wrong. You need to think as a gamer that is on the couch, having a controller in his hands, eating chips and burritos, and then playing the game. Like, that hit, man, what are you talking about? But it actually hit, this game's trash. That's what you need to think like, bro. You could also snap the, yeah, it could be move prediction as well. There could be many things, but at the end of the day, it hit. Okay. I feel personally attacked. Yeah. The intro is way too long, bro. What are you doing? It's like 2 minutes almost. Yeah, you see that? That doesn't look too good. They don't even have a custom cursor. Yeah, that's also a big thing. You need to have a custom cursor in many games too. Especially when you have a different art style. Custom cursor goes a long way too. It's minor things, but yeah. Bro, let's be honest. This is a... Well, it's not a great Stardew Valley copy, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately it's not. Let's see, what do people have? It needs more user reviews. One of those games that you start playing, then you notice simply you can't put it down. Oh, actually? Is that what you really mean? Because you played it for less than an hour, bro. What are you talking about? This guy is actually lying. Wow. Lying in a review. A big cap. January 9? Bro, what do you mean you can't put it down? Paid review. This is a really bad game. My thoughts will be all over the place because this game did not respect my time. I will not spend the time of organizing it. TLDR, a game is made by someone who does not understand farming games. Ooh, man, that's really... It costs as much as Stardew Valley on sale. Okay. The math behind the game is non-existent. For example, an 8 tier crop which sells for 700 gold with an initial investment of 256. That's a profit of 485. To obtain it, you need to farm 128 tier crops. Convert it to 64 tier 2. Convert these to... Okay, that's a total cycles. 512. That's a profit of half the total grind, so remaining. Okay, I don't understand these math things, but I'm pretty sure that's bad. This alone makes me serious question. Okay. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, 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 wow. It's cheap, buy it. This game is laser focused on the traditional farm loop. Corruption is a fun game to pass time. Oh, you spend 10 minutes in the game? You pass a lot of time in the game, bro. In addition to a farming simulator. Okay, Stardew Valley is on sale. Just get that and say, okay. Add sex. I just love Steam, bro. Surely Cakez reviews won't be like this? I heavily doubt that, bro. I heavily doubt it. Bro, I'm spending so much time testing this game. I doubt it, bro. For my first game, yes. But this is my second iteration of this. I doubt it, bro. Life is hard for clones. Yeah, I mean, you do have to compare yourself to clones and do it either the same or better. I agree, yeah? Alright, you guys. You know what comes, right? Thank you again very much for joining. Hope you have had a good time today. Will my game be free? So I'm gonna give you the honest answer, but I feel like making a joke out of it. No, it won't be free. It will be 15 euros on release when I have the content in the game that I want to have, and it will be 10 euros on early access. I'm gonna explain to you quickly why. Because this game exists. Core Defense is a tower defense game on Steam by an indie developer, solo developer, 327 reviews, cost 10 euros. And my humble opinion is that I'm better than this game. I will have more content than this game, will have more playtime than this game. And then we also have Crystal Guardians, which
is a really good game. I don't know if I'm better than this game. Made by a viewer on this game, on this stream. That game sells for 13 euros. And for me, the difference between 2D and 3D is non-existent. There's only a difference. You better say something nice. Yeah, he's here in chat right now. His game is so good, man. It's the best TD I've ever played in my life, bro. Wow! You should buy it right now. So, the only difference is content for me. So, yeah. No, it's not inflation, bro. You need to survive as a game developer. And 15 euros for my game is no cap. I think it will be good. But after early access, it will be 10 euros for a long time. The difference is just the dimension. Yeah, content is what makes the difference. Anyways, guys. See you tomorrow. Are you going to implement a level map as well? Level map? Levels map? Yeah, I will. Already have. Mario type. Peace. Have a nice day, everyone. See you tomorrow. In alter Frische.